Space.
Space.
The final frontier.
These are the voyages
of the Starship Enterprise.
Its mission? To explore strange new worlds, to discover new life and new civilizations.
Boldly go.
Boldly go
where no one has gone before. Ready? So previously we've talked about what the hardest adventure games, the hardest point and click games of all time were. And the Dig comes up a lot, which, yeah, you know, it's pretty hard. Sometimes the Sierra games come up, like any of them, just pick one, doesn't even matter. This is one of the hardest adventure games, I think, out there. It's very tricky, and the space combat was hard. Very hard. So hopefully we don't come across any Romulans today, because if we do, we're screwed.
Though the Enterprise's primary mission is...
Captain Patterson,
please stop talking to me. I have to load the game. Thank you. Now, I don't remember what load. Is it yay? No, yay is still at the bottom of the hole. Hi, Eclipse Chris. Hello. Hello. I think I saved on didn't murder.
72 Pug Shake, Nalv Party, Nalv Excited, Nalv right. Chef, Nalv Akbar, Nalv Sith, Nalv
Holy
Stash,
moly.
Nalv Pog, Happy Star Trek Anniversary.
Eclipse Chris, you got every single emote except for our new now Vulcan emote. Hi, Non-Zero. This is my favorite episode of Star Trek. It's a really good episode of Star Trek. Thank you, Eclipse Chris. Thanks for the continued support. Thanks for resubbing. Thank you. Yeah, Nav Trek. I was gonna name it Now Vulcan, but I thought Now Trek was shorter and fun, more fun. Isn't it cute? Isn't it adorable? Okay, so I think this is where we left off, right? Essentially, I shall show you. Yesterday, we played this game, and we are on mission 5 now, chat? 5, 6, 7. There's 7 missions total. I think we're on mission 5. We landed on this planet. I don't even remember what the plot was. We landed on the planet, and then this like god-like person was like, I'm God. And then I said something snarky, and he put us in a hole. This is what the hole looked like. This is like the jail hole we were in. Thank you for the follow. Hello, welcome. But using my amazing puzzle wizard abilities, I single-handedly figured out how to get out of the hole. We had to like throw a rock, my specialty, rock throwing. Throw a rock at the vines, get the vines, climb the vines, put the rock in the hole so that you could use a snake. We picked up a snake. I don't think the snake has come in handy yet. And then we got out of the hole. So then this is outside of the hole, and we haven't done anything else yet. Yeah, Quetzalcoatl. But I don't remember like why we're here exactly. All I know is that we were put in a hole.
This jungle is sure lush, Jim. Speaking of lush, I could use a nice Saurian brandy.
And everyone has 6 packs. Yeah, exactly.
I feel like someone is watching us, Captain.
Creepy.
Staying in this overgrown region could prove quite dangerous. I suggest we continue, Captain.
He doesn't seem to be in a tunnel.
Okay, so let's look around.
Trees to the left of you.
Oh, yeah.
Trees to the right of you. Into the valley of trees raced the landing party.
And then I became convinced that this was a reference to Stuck in the Middle with You.
Trees
to the left of you. Jokers to the right. Now here I am stuck in the meadow with you. It's not true, but maybe. Stuck in the meadow with you. Chat to the left of me. Jokers to the right. Now here I am. Where can I go? Let's go this way. Ooh, freaky!
I am Tolokzak, priest of Quetzalcoatl. Only one who knows his ways may approach his holy ground.
Hi, Modern Verbs. Happy Tuesday. Okay, let's talk.
I will not listen to your deceitful ways.
Well, that's not good. What if I give you this snake?
Indeed, you know the ways of Quetzalcoatl, but only a man of courage, one who will shed blood, will pass.
Do you think the snake did something? Was he like, oh, yes, you have a snake. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Blood. I don't have blood. Anyone have blood? What if I shoot this guy?
Jim, put that thing away.
What if I shoot this guy?
Sir, would you mind pointing that someplace else?
They need blood. Red shirt. Okay, let's look around.
You look but see nothing of note. Towering over your security officer, holding a great spear in his huge
got a
hand,
cookie.
the great warrior Talaksak will let no one pass him.
Perhaps our host will be more reasonable now. I recommend trying to locate him, Captain.
What host? Which one?
You fail to obtain anything.
Chat, to the left of me. Who to the right? Here I am, stuck playing Star Trek with you.
You fail to obtain...
I was watching for a few minutes and thought, why is nalvara wearing the same thing as yesterday? And then I realized I was watching yesterday's VOD. Oh my goodness, today is Tuesday. Modern verbs. I hope you enjoyed the VOD though. We're in modern times now. I mean, present times. I don't know if the snake did anything. Is this a different place? I'm trying to figure out if there's anywhere I can walk off the screen.
Get back. You may not pass until you prove your worthiness.
Prove worthiness. And you say the snake was not sufficient. I have a snake in my pocket.
Indeed, you know the ways of Quetzalcoatl, but only a man of courage, one who will shed blood.
Oh, what if I shoot the snake? That sheds blood. Shoot snake. Put the snake on the ground. Oh!
Well, there is a doctor here, so I guess it's all right. They never told
And put the
me
snake
I
on the
didn't
guy.
visit the academy.
You are truly a noble man, unlike the coward who is not capable of shedding his own blood.
I think I made the snake
You
bite
may
me.
pass, but beware
Ew.
the man in the golden robe. He may lead you to your death. Use this knife to defend yourself.
He gives me a knife! What? Okay, I used the snake on the red shirt, which shed blood, and now he gave me a knife. Okay, I don't think you're supposed to, like, that breaks the Prime Directive. Wait, where's my knife? I don't have a knife. Oh, it's on the ground. Pick up the knife. Nice.
You pick up the beautifully crafted knife.
Oh, it's a beautifully crafted knife. Okay, let's go. This is a weird quest, but I like it better than fighting Romulans in the sky. What's in here?
You are in a dark forest. You can hear the flow of water to the northwest.
Okay. Kirk never followed the Prime Directive. That's true. You know, it was a pretty new invention for Kirk. Maybe he had never heard of it. Think that you should give them nuclear weapons and see what happens? How dare you? How? Yeah, sure. Monday to the left of me, Wednesday to the right, stuck here on Tuesday with you. I like that, easy peasy. There's creepy creature. There's some weird, like, stardust. It's a swamp, just like in Quest for Glory 5?
The river
4?
water is too muddy
4.
to get an idea of its depth, or what may be beneath its surface.
Okay, I get the impression I should save the
Save,
game.
neutral,
I'm gonna
replace,
save
delete,
on
cancel, save, replace.
file okay ... Can I talk to the weird sea creature?
You get no response.
Can I let's just touch it.
You fail to obtain anything.
Hi Magnus, hope you're having a good day. Stuck in the meadow with chat. Okay, let's just see what happens when you go into into the thing. So can you die in this game? We haven't died. Oh, we have died in Space Battle. Oh, my cookie. We've died in Space Battle, but we have never died on a mission.
You fail to obtain anything. You fail to obtain anything. The log looks quite old but sturdy.
Oh, I left by accident. When you're drowning in, what if you're drowning in the swamp and the local will only save your life if you violate the Prime Directive? Yeah, violate all you want. Well, they're more strict at the beginning. Remember when Wesley almost dies?
Captain, it would not be wise to cross while the creature is near.
Captain, perhaps I should try to cross first.
Oh yeah, red shirt. Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah. Good idea. It's a great idea. Use red shirt to die.
He looks at you with a puzzled expression.
How do I tell him? Good idea. Yes.
Reminds me of a planet I was stationed on once. The native girls were real friendly. Ensign Shu had his bachelor party there. Great time. You ever been to Omicron Draconis, Captain?
Pretty sure that breaks the Prime Directive. Having a bachelor party on a foreign planet and, you know, relations with the people. That's why Riker always gets into trouble. What do you think about this game? Does it make justice to the show? It has all the original voice actors, like all the original cast, and Magnus. And it does make you feel like you're in a space mission, like an episode of the show.
Captain, it would not be wise to cross while the...
Captain, perhaps I should try...
Dude, how do I direct this dude? Yes. Use this guy over here.
I'll give it a try, Captain.
Uh-oh. Oh, I guess I could be shooting it. Shit.
Still inoperative, Captain.
Wait, why is my gun inoperative? What happened?
Still inoperative, Captain.
Chat. Killed the red shirt. Now we're gonna get no points. Yeah, it's very accurate to the show, as you can see, based on how the red shirt... I've killed 2 red shirts now. I've killed 2 red shirts. Oops, I left. We don't even, like, try to save him. We just leave. Who could have seen that coming? I should have... This game has different, choices matter. So there was probably a way to solve this puzzle without killing the red shirt, and then you get more points. But, now that he's eaten, now the monster won't eat me because he's full. Which I would consider very good for us. But not the red shirt.
You will need something to pry it loose.
Also, I really don't care about points because we already lost so many points in the previous missions. I'll use the knife. What, because I got a couple hostages killed, got some red shirts killed.
You have 1 dilithium crystal.
Ooh, dilithium crystal. I thought they were raspberries. That's even better than raspberries. What is the Prime Directive? In general, the Prime Directive is like, don't mess with other planets. It's kind of complicated. But it's like basically preventing planet Earth, let's say, from going to some planet, bringing their technology, and then just like leaving the planet with technology. And then the planet like nukes itself because it doesn't know what it's doing. You can't just like... You can't affect a non-warp drive society culture with your technology, essentially, is the rule. And you have to follow the rules of the planet that you land on. So, for example, if you go to a planet and the planet says that if you step on the flowers, you're supposed to get executed, and you step on the flowers, you should be executed. And the Prime Directive says you have to follow the rules, so therefore you are executed. Bibbidi bobbidi. Stuff like that. Also, a lot of the times the humans... Oh, goodness.
I watched as you worked through the problems I set in your path.
Thanks.
You are a valiant...
Wait, I didn't do anything. I just killed the red shirt.
I was particularly impressed by the sacrifice made by Lieutenant Stragey. Of course, I gave him back his life. He is now safely aboard.
Oh, sick!
Please sit down. We have much to discuss.
Oh, man, chat. He's back on the vessel. It was magic.
I've had it up to here with so-called superior beings terrorizing my crew because we're so primitive. Maybe you should see how primitive you are before you go around testing others.
Also, I forgot what I was gonna say. There's some really good Prime Directive episodes. I love the Prime Directive, and I love the difficulties of dealing with the Prime Directive. Oh, what I was gonna say is that sometimes humans spy on other planets, like by disguising themselves, so as to not break the Prime Directive, but just to assess if the population is ready for any technology. It also says stuff like if the aliens are gonna go extinct or the planet's going to explode, you're just meant to let it. Yeah, it's like March of the Penguins. It's like, you know how nature people, documentary makers are not supposed to mess with the penguins and you're not supposed to mess with nature. And even though the penguin's so sad and gets lost and you could just bring the penguin back to its family, you're not supposed to because you're just supposed to let nature take its course. That's what the Prime Directive is. Okay.
One thing first. If you're so peaceful, how come the Aztecs were so violent and aggressive? Yes, I guess we do. Go on. I've had it up to here. One thing first. If you're so peaceful, how come the Aztecs were so violent and aggressive?
I'll say this one.
I was not aware you had been tested before. My apologies. You are clearly not the liars I thought you to be. Were you telling me the truth about my disciples? That they became ruthless savages?
The Federation is not in the business of lying, mister.
Like hearing things, chat, in real life. I don't know what it is. I think it's a squirrel outside. Can I be right back 1 second? Literally a squirrel. It's just a squirrel. I thought it was like my fan making a weird noise. It's a squirrel eating paper off of... I have like a bag of charcoal out there for my charcoal barbecue. And it's eating the bag, but just the paper off of the charcoal bag. It's like ripping the bag of charcoal. There's no food in there. It's just charcoal. Stupid squirrel. So if I hear it again, I'm gonna yell at it and make it leave. Anyways, okay, sorry about that interruption. I kept hearing things. I was like, is there an animal in my house? But no, it was outside. Yeah, they have all the real actors, Ismani. I know, it's so cool. All of the real actors for this game.
Absolutely. Your best intentions were changed by the imperfect humans that you left in charge after you departed. Such is the way of our race, I'm afraid.
No, there's no wall squatters. Eating charcoal papers your apartment like the squirrel hospital? I didn't think so.
You messed up in a big way. Perhaps you should try following the Prime Directive. It changed our lives.
Prime Directive! Hype! Should I say this?
The Federation is not in the business of lying, mister. Absolutely. Your best intentions were changed by the imperfect... You messed up in a big way. Perhaps
I don't know, it seems a little judgy. I feel like part of the Prime Directive is not telling people to use the Prime Directive. Like, you have to just respect the way other people live their lives.
The Federation is not in the business of lying, mister.
Excuse me.
Your harshness is unwarranted, but I sense truth in this. Perhaps this is what happened to my children on the Klingon world of Rakur.
Thank you.
Which would explain why they are searching for me. I have clearly abused the power that was given me long ago.
You show great wisdom, sir, but your statement implies that you wish to change your condition.
Indeed. If my mission of peace was overthrown, then I am no longer worthy of my power. Tell me, has your species made progress in the medical arts?
I can't tell you.
We're a technologically advanced starfaring race. What do you think? That we wouldn't have made progress in medicine?
Why is he so snarky?
With Dr. McCoy, I sometimes wonder, but yes, I would say we have made considerable advances. Yes, why do you ask?
That's the more reasonable answer, is just yes. Why is he so snarky?
We're a technologically advanced
What do you think,
With
idiot?
Dr. McCoy, I sometimes wonder, but yes, I would say we have made
freaking humans, man. They're so annoying.
At the top of my spine is a gland not found in your species. This is the seat of my power. I wish you to remove it, thereby making me immortal.
Jim will
Ooh.
try, but the physiology is completely alien.
That's fun.
You've got to do it, Bones. If the Klingons realize he's no longer a threat to them, perhaps we can avoid a war.
That's fun. Oh, he's doing it.
Scotty, 4 to beam up.
Oh, crap. I thought I was gonna have to choose. There's no choice here. I think it breaks the Prime Directive to do surgery, but like maybe because it's a specific race. He wants to be mortal because he doesn't...
Captain, 3 Klingon heavy battle cruisers have just entered the system. Admiral Kenka is hailing us, sir.
Federation starship, this is Admiral Blip Kinka of the Clearta.
Please don't fight me.
You harbor a criminal who has caused the destruction of the entire population of Rakkor.
Because of that, that's why.
You are not prepared to negotiate. You will proceed to Rakkor, where a court of Cleon justice will be convened. If you refuse, we shall destroy you.
Admiral Vlicht, the criminal of whom you speak is in the middle of a very delicate medical procedure. He cannot be handed over to anyone at this time. I cannot believe Quetzalcoatl's mission to Rakkor would cause the deaths of the entire planet. Since when do Klingons give orders to Federation officers? Yeah,
Klingon.
I realize it's difficult for a Klingon, but don't be a fool.
Klingon scum! How dare you talk to me like that? I'm Kirk. I'm a jerk to everybody. Idiot. He'd love to be immortal? So, like, I guess he was immortal, but he did bad stuff and he doesn't want to be immortal anymore. That'll work. I can't get into any fights. This game's impossible in space combat. I need to do everything to avoid space combat or we're never going to beat this game.
Very delicate medical procedure.
I will be nice.
His attempt to corrupt the Empire with his philosophy led to the destruction of all life on Rakkor.
How could a philosophy of peace and non-violence cause the destruction of all life?
Yeah, Klingon.
Rakkor has been governed by my family for generations, but even they were corrupted by him. It was a matter of honor that his lies had to be silenced, no matter what the cost.
My God, you killed your own people just because they acquired a philosophy that you disagreed with?
Well, that's fudged up.
So you killed them, your own family. You were responsible for their deaths, not Quetzalcoatl.
That's fudged up, man.
You murdered them. You're insane. Tell me, how much do your commanders know about what you did? Or do you need to kill Quetzalcoatl to hide your own deeds?
Hi, Fate Weaver. Thank you for the 9 months. Thanks.
Now high five.
High five. Thank you, Fate Weaver. You're insane.
My God, you killed your own people just because they acquired a philosophy that you disagreed with?
How do I avoid space combat while still making the ethical choice? I still want to be the good person, but I don't want to have to do a space battle. I love how Now's reason for not clicking the sass option is she clearly wants to click on is I don't want to do the space battle and not I don't want to click the asshole option. No, I like being snarky, Kirk, but I want both. I don't want to have to fight him, but I also don't want to be a bad person.
So you killed them, your own family. You were responsible for the deaths, not Quetzalcoatl. My God, you killed your own people just because they acquired a philosophy. So you killed them.
It was that creature's fault. Had he not interfered in our affairs, the people of Rakkor would be alive. Clearly, he is responsible.
Message from Starfleet Command.
Uh-oh.
I'll argue this with you later, Blake.
Contact your superiors,
Off screen.
You may be surprised.
I have bad news, Captain. The Organians have ruled that Quetzalcoatl's interference in Klingon affairs renders him subject to Klingon law. You are to turn your prisoner over to them at Rakkor. Klingon law will permit you to observe or aid in his defense. But be very careful, Jim. Starfleet out.
Captain, you cannot turn him over to those butchers. That would be murder.
Oh, no.
We have no choice, Scotty. I'm afraid Quetzalcoatl has a date with Klingon justice.
Oh, no.
Set course for Rakkor, Mr. Chekhov.
Wait, I don't even get a choice. We're just doing it. Wow, that's exciting.
Captain's log. We have come to the ruined Klingon planet of Rakkor to deliver our guest, the mythical entity Quetzalcoatl, to a Klingon court. Dr. McCoy, Mr. Spock, and Ensign Benny and I have been granted permission by the Organians to witness this trial, which I expect to be a travesty.
I love the trial episodes.
And a meaningful definition.
I love the trial episodes.
Spock, come with me. Mr. Scott, you have the con.
They're so fun. I haven't saved the game in a while. I wonder if I can do anything.
And his witnesses will stand forth, so the trial may begin.
So the guy's guilty of like maybe starting a cult, and the Klingons are guilty of murder, but Starfleet is like, sorry, it's not our problem, it's a Klingon problem. And we are good people. So that's everything that we know so far.
Save new game.
I'm gonna save over, oops.
Save,
I'm gonna save over didn't murder save file. Yeah, Purple Tentacle. It really does capture what it feels like to watch an episode of Star Trek. There's 7 missions, so like 7 episodes. A couple of them have been worse than others. This one's very interesting so far. And when the TNG game came out, it was similar. It had some like moral decision making. This is very similar to the show. It makes you feel like you're playing a game that is an episode of the show. Okay, so Jacques Hughes, everybody get your like lawyer things out. Jacques Hughes, objection, overruled, you know, all the things.
How amusing. Federation weaklings.
Who are you calling a weakling? I've had tougher girlfriends than you, pal.
Ensign.
But I did, sir. Lieutenant Hildebrandt is a 3rd dan in karate. Toughest fighter I've ever known.
Why did we get an
You will
ensign?
act with the discipline of a Federation officer, Ensign, or you will return to the Enterprise. Do I make myself clear?
Why is the ensign here?
Don't quit your day job, Plaza.
Thank you for the 222. He's dead. Jim, I don't know how many bits chat is the perhaps today is a good day to die alert. 234? I don't remember. Don't quit your day job, Plaza. You have an Ace Attorney emote? I mean, you're ready to go. Oh, no, that's 388.
This?
No, thank you for the biddies, though. And thanks, Adrian, for the biddies. I forget what it is. I forget.
Yes, sir.
Gotta always have a sacrificial red shirt. Gravity, I've killed 2 red shirts so far. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Hold on, chat. I'll look it up. Thank you for the bits, though. Thanks. Let me look it up. Die. 311. 311. Thank you for the 350 bits.
Test train.
311 bits.
I've got nothing to say to you, Jim.
Why is Dr. McCoy mad at us? I didn't do anything.
Awaiting your orders, sir.
Captain, I estimate the odds of this court acquitting Quetzalcoatl at 0.086%.
Thank you, Spock.
I'm frightened, Captain. But if I am to die, then I shall die well.
Thanks, Chameleon. You killed another one? He sacrificed himself because he fell in a swamp with a swamp monster. Oh, thanks for the follow. Thanks.
You will not speak unless the court requests it.
Objection! Never tell me the odds. Okay, I guess I should walk. Let's walk. Objection.
So, Kirk, we finally meet. I had thought it would be
I love the court
in battle,
episodes.
but the universe holds many surprises.
There's nothing less appealing than a gloating Klingon flick. Let's get this trial underway.
Best trial episode? What's that episode in TNG where they accuse Riker of like causing an explosion and they have to like do all these different like flashbacks and everyone has a different memory of the event and everyone's like, Jacques Hughes, Jacques Hughes, Jacques Hughes. It's a good episode.
Stick around, Vlicht. There are more surprises awaiting you.
The Klingons won't fight me, right? Because we're, you know, it's true.
Why does every Klingon tell me they expected to meet me in battle? You really have a one-track mind. There's nothing less appealing than a stick around, Vlicht. There are more surprises
I'm not
awaiting.
going to threat the Klingon. I'm not going to threat Vlicht.
There's nothing less
Let's go with
appealing than a
this.
gloating Klingon, Vlicht.
So be it. This begins the trial of the entity Quetzalcoatl, who is charged with impersonating a Klingon, stirring dissent, encouraging cowardice, and treason in the highest degree.
Those are serious charges, Vlicht. Should he not be tried by a Klingon High Court?
He has not demonstrated honor, Kirk. Only a proven warrior may be tried in High Court. Principles of honor are not applicable to his defense.
I'm a warrior, Vlicht. I hereby intervene for him and demand the honors and responsibilities of a warrior's trial.
Ooh, spicy. Spicy, spicy, spicy. Yeah, I like the multiple perspective stories. Exactly. Oh, you're right. Measure of a Man is the best trial episode for sure. And the best episode of the first 2 seasons. Has anyone in chat said, damn it, Jim, I'm a doctor, not a... Yes. I think so. Didn't it say it in one of the first missions?
Then this trial is a mockery for the entire galaxy to see. Oh, well, I'm afraid you're on your own, Quetzalcoatl.
Oh, no, well, I mean, I tried. Bye!
I'm a warrior, Vlicht.
Let's do it, right? What do you think? Trial by combat?
Responsibilities of
a Federation officer claiming the rights of a Klingon warrior.
Uh-oh. I was trying to save the game, but instead I clicked it.
I've faced Klingons both in personal and ship-to-ship combat. Your own records will confirm this. If I'm not worthy of their honors, why didn't they kill me?
That oversight, Kirk, is easily rectified. You and your 3 companions may face the test that we set for the Defender. Then we shall see if you are as worthy as a Klingon.
Please no space battles.
I want your word of honor, Vlicht, that Quetzalcoatl will not be harmed while we take these tests.
Very well. You have my word. Captain Callaghan.
If there's a space battle, I'm retiring. I'm going to a vineyard, having a dog. And that's it. Oh, fun!
Not much is known about Rakur, Ensign. This would appear to be some sort of a mining installation. That creature...
This is fun. It's a puzzle wizard trial by combat.
That is the Klingon way.
I somehow doubt that Vlicht intends for us to survive this, whatever the outcome. We're the only thing that stands between him and the killing of Quetzalcoatl that he can justify.
Why should he worry about justification, Captain? He's a Klingon. Murder is as natural to them as breathing.
All right, that's racist.
However, I suspect that Vlicht's attack on Rakur exceeded his orders. He needs Quetzalcoatl as a scapegoat, and he needs a fair trial to avoid an inquiry of his own actions.
And our deaths will be the only way he can get it. Great.
Good. Okay, so we're gonna solve the puzzles, save the dude, put the right guy on trial, save the world.
Replace.
Yay. Okay, are you ready to be a puzzle wizard? You like the first 2 scenes of DNG? Really? I don't very much. There's a couple good episodes, really good episodes, like Measure of a Man, but not a fan personally. A couple of them are offensive. I pick up the stick. I have stick. With stick, I don't know, I click the lightning. I use stick on lightning. I use stick. I don't know. What's the stick for? I use a stick on... Why is there lightning? Let me look at it.
A field of static lightning. It seems to be moving in a purposeful manner.
Push Ensign. Oh my god. I use stick on the ground. The crack on the ground.
There's nothing at the moment for me to do there.
I use it on the ensign. Okay, you can't use it on the ensign. You can't just kill the ensign all the time, chat.
You look but see nothing of note. 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 A slightly antiquated Klingon lock mechanism.
Okay, so take your gun. Shoot it.
Jim, are you mad? That's our only way out.
I'm opening the door.
Jim, are you mad? That's our only way out.
Okay. Okay, I make a house with the sticks. And I live here. I make an A-frame. Put the sticks with the other sticks.
There's nothing at the moment for me to do.
Ah! Uh-oh, I moved. Okay, let's see what happens when I touch the lightning.
Load a previously saved game.
Don't mess with it.
Don't mess with it. I messed with it. Perhaps today is a good day to die. I messed with it a little bit. They're not even mad. They're like, ugh, not again. Okay. Can I touch the wall? Can I go this way? Can I go over here? Can I just sneak by? Nope, you cannot sneak by. No sneaking.
Saved game.
Okay, it's got to involve the sticks. Something with sticks, but it's probably really obvious, but the UI is janky as hell, so it's weird. I use the stick. Can I now walk with stick? No, he cannot walk with stick. He can only touch stick. Isn't that weird? How come he can only pick up the stick, but he can't walk with the stick? You also get a stick.
I certainly see nothing there calling for a ship's doctor.
The red shirt was happy it wasn't him. Red shirt, you get a stick.
He looks at you with a puzzled expression.
Spock, get the stick.
These wooden rods are support beams that were not placed.
Okay.
Captain, I have calculated the odds of surviving this at...
Shut up, Spock.
Never tell me the odds, Spock. Is Spock the C-3PO of Star Trek?
You've handled those Klingons well, sir. We've got them on the run now.
How could you do it, Jim? I spent hours trying to save his life, and you just gave him away in seconds to the Klingons.
Excuse me? I'm in a cave with sticks doing a trial by combat. A trial by puzzle. I don't need your attitude, all right, McCoy? Can we guess what to do? I think, give me a second. Give me a second to figure this out. See if I can figure it out before I ask chat for hints. I'm currently just having trouble with the UI, I think, more than anything. I want to throw the stick over here. But he doesn't throw things.
There is nothing at the moment from... There is nothing at the moment from me. There is nothing at the moment from... There is nothing at the moment from... There is nothing at the moment. There is nothing at the moment from me.
Just 1 second. I'll tell chat when I need a hint. Or when I want a hint. But for now, this is kind of an intriguing puzzle in a game that has a few very painful things and a few fun things. So let me just have fun for a minute.
These wooden rods are support beams that were... This creature is composed of electrical fields. I would not recommend approaching it. A metal projectile might disrupt its fields and render it harmless.
Metal projectile. Hey, the stick's in my inventory now. Oh, okay. I will metal projectile. This is not metal, it's a stick.
Nothing happened.
Can I hit this?
No effect.
No effect. No
effect.
A metal projectile. Anybody see any metal projectiles?
You failed to obtain any
on the ground. Can't I just use my gun?
Jim, you should relax a little more.
You relax a little more.
Jim, stop trying to shoot everything. You're making me nervous.
The gun is metal. Okay. What if I use this tricorder?
It does not register as a known life form.
Captain, there is a force field between us and the planet. We have your position at approximately 30 meters beneath the surface of Hakor, and what appears to be the ruins of an archaeological dig. Keep us informed. We'll help you all we can. We can analyze any data you gather through the main computer.
Oh, sick. Okay, analyze this. Can you analyze this creature?
This creature is composed of electrical fields. I would not recommend...
If I call her back, will she tell me something?
Captain, there is a force. No. We have your position. Keep us
okay. There is a stick. There is a stick. There is a stick. I have a stick. I use the stick. Nothing happens with the stick.
No effect.
No effect with the stick.
No effect.
No effect with the stick. Clunk. The hell does that mean? Clunk. Clunk. But what? He didn't even... William Shatner didn't even read the line. He doesn't even say clunk. Okay, use Spock with the stick.
These wooden rods are support beams.
Clunk. Why did it say clunk? Isn't that weird? McClunky. Use the stick with this. Clunk again. What? Why is it just clunking?
Ouch!
Ah! I hit Ensign Benny or whatever his name is.
Ouch. Ouch.
Nothing happens.
You can't clunk yourself. Oh! Interesting. Do you see that? The stick disintegrated upon throwing it. Nalv clunk. Pick up stick again. I need it to be metal. How do you make a stick metal? Yeah, I never used to learn the red shirts' names. They die anyway. They die whether you know their name or not, okay. Wait, is this on a timer, chat? This isn't a timed puzzle, is it?
You failed to obtain any.
He just said we told him not to do anything while we're away.
You get no response.
And he promised. Okay. I've got a stick. What if I move closer? Don't die, though. And then I throw the stick from here.
Nothing happens.
From no. No, where are you going? Oh, I see. He moves back. So, it needs to be metal, but all we have is sticks. We throw the stick, it disintegrates. Oh, what if I scan the sticks?
These wooden rods.
Oh, I did that already. With the other scanner?
Captain, we have your position. Keep us informed.
Medical scan? I think I did this already, but let's try.
There's nothing there required.
Maybe you have to use a specific person in your party?
Why would you want to do that? Let's not go misusing a medical
Maybe
kit,
you have
Jim.
metal in there.
You burn one of the rods.
Ooh, I burned one of the rods.
You burn one of the rods. You burn one of the rods. You burn one of the... No effect. No effect. No effect.
Captain, the consequences of such actions may be catastrophic.
No effect.
Jim, are you mad? That's our only way out.
I'm burning all the rods. I need TOS experience? Yeah, that's probably true. There's probably a TOS answer to this, but I don't know what it is. If I was a TOS...
You burn one of the rods.
I would burn one of the rods.
One of the rods.
Am I missing a pixel on the ground? Okay, let me try using Spock again on the theme. Let's use the ensign on the rod.
He looks at you with a puzzled expression.
Okay. What the heck? I'm a puzzle wizard. All I get is a clunk. I don't want to be clunked. I've got a clunk and I can throw the sticks into the lightning. That's all I've got. I have to double the polarity. Puzzle ensign? How dare you? I am more than an ensign, okay? I'm a puzzle wizard. Also, can we just rest our ears for a second? It was just too much. Don't you think it was just too much? Now says I will not be defeated by a puzzle. Yeah, exactly. Does Hoot know the answer? Should I phone a friend? Have you tried asking the electrical being to define love? No. No, I haven't tried that. Invert the tachyon flow. Oh my god. Okay, let's look at more stuff. You look but see nothing of note.
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 I feel the static lightning. It seems to be moving in a purposeful manner. The floor is incomplete, made of unrefined natural rock.
Okay, so just pick up the rock.
You fail to obtain anything.
Pick up
You
the
fail
rock.
to obtain anything.
Pick up the electricity.
You fail to obtain any. You fail to obtain anything.
We should demote Nalv after each stream, depending on how well she puzzles. What's below Ensign? There's nothing below Ensign. I'm not below Ensign. I'm in a trial by combat right now, okay? I don't have time for your shenanigans. Okay, what if I use the stick with the thing? Use the stick with this thing.
Jim, you should relax.
Yeah. Use the stick with this thing. Use the stick with this thing.
Captain, there is a force field between us and we have your position. Keep us informed.
Yeah, I know. Use the stick with the med kit. Use the stick with this. No, you can't guess yet. I need more time. Let me just think a little bit longer. There's only so many things you can do in this stupid room. Sticks, lightning, door. Sticks, lightning, door. Look at door.
You look but see nothing of note. A slightly antiquated Klingon lock mechanism. A slightly antiquated Klingon lock mechanism.
Beats. Battle. Star.
Bears do not.
Galactica.
What is going on?
What is going on? Adrian. Thanks for the 77 bits.
The floor is incomplete.
Can I pick up from this crack? Touch the crack.
You fail to obtain.
I really thought using the stick on the crack was something. Adrian. Gave 77 bits. Adrian. What if I use the scanner on different things?
This rock has a high iron content.
Iron content, that's what we need. I need things with high iron content to rub on my stick. But how come my stick? How do I rub the stick? Clunk, 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 clunk.
Nothing happens.
It's very confusing. It's like I know the answers, I know the hints, like we need it to be metal, we have sticks, the ground is made out of iron, and I don't know how to use the gate. Like I don't know how to use... Sorry. I don't know how to do the game mechanics. Hardest part of the game is the game. I'm Milan. Hi. It's going good. I'm sorry. Yeah, I blame the baby. I'm awake. Exclamation mark. Blame the baby. How do you game? Like, that's the hardest part of this game is figuring out how to make it do the things I want.
The floor is incomplete, made of unrefined natural.
Thanks, Jim. I made it a real command. Okay, chat, fine. Do you have any ideas on how...
There's nothing at the moment for me
to rub the rock in iron?
You fail to obtain... This section of wall was carved by some sort of plasma field.
Well, that's very suspicious, isn't it? Let's use Spock's computer thing.
This wall was carved from the natural rock.
How would you make metal more malleable? Melt it? Melt the rock if it has iron in it? How do I do that? Oh, do you think I can use this thing? Oh! I got so disheartened because the game kept telling me I can't use my gun.
You burn one of the...
So I thought I couldn't use it. Is it doing something?
The wall is resistant to phaser fire. No effect.
So now, did I melt the ground? Why is he shooting over there, but I'm clicking over here? What if we use the other one? Oh.
Some of the
Ooh. Ah. Put the stick in the lava. Ooh.
Coat the rod with molten iron. It hardens quickly.
That's what she said. Throw the stick in the thing. Zing! Yeah!
As I suspected, Captain, the creature is in stasis. It should awaken in 3.48 days.
I bet it'll be mad.
That's okay. It takes a little bit of a nap for a few days. Great. Okay, we did it. Can I have the rod back? It was pretty cool.
I would strongly recommend against disturbing the rod.
Oh.
It could result in awakening the creature or possibly electrocuting you.
All right. Okay. Fine. I click door. I click door. I click door. I use the door. Okay. Use Spock on the door because he's smarter than
We
you.
do not know the code, Captain.
There's a code?
We do not know the code.
Okay. Look at the door.
You look but see nothing of note.
The code. Maybe I do know the code. Who are you to say, Spock? Kid, what's the code?
You want me to smash it? But that's our only way out of here.
Betty. I didn't say that, but okay.
I don't know the code.
You doesn't know the code! I don't know the code either. What do you think? What am I, a code master here? I'm Kirk. I don't know anything. He does look like a cigarette, yeah. Okay, I have no idea. Pick up a different stick. So many sticks. Everything's a stick. And then you use the stick on the door.
No effect. No effect. Nothing happens.
You don't know what you don't know. Okay, put the stick in the metal first.
You coat the rod with...
Then use the metal stick on the door.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Okay, on this thing.
No effect.
No effect.
No effect.
Yeah, I can do as many cigarette sticks as I want. Can I use it on our friend?
Nothing happens.
Ouch, he says. Ouch. I'm in creepy mode? What does that mean? I wish I could input 1, 2, 3, 4, but it doesn't let me input a code unless I know the code.
happens.
It's like the oh, what if I do this? Clunk. What? It's like the game wants me to solve it?
The wall is resistant to fate.
Don't you remember the Prime Directive, Captain?
No, Spock. Fuck it. Oh.
Jim, stop trying to shoot everything.
Wait, why is there a light here? What's this?
You look but see nothing of note.
Okay, so there's a door, there's a thing, there's a thing, there's the rod, there's a hole in the ground. Nothing to click here, but this wall is clickable. Isn't that pretty freaking suspicious? That the wall is clickable?
This wall was carved from the natural rock.
I mean, the door is a trick, and they want you to think that you go through the door, but you actually go through the back wall. Right? What if I use this on here?
An entry coder for the door, keyed to a number sequence. The tricorder is unable to determine the code, but can scan the mechanism.
Okay. Do that.
An entry coder for...
Do it!
Nothing to report, Captain. Nothing to report.
Oh my goodness, Jim! Jim's swearing. Sleepy Owl in Automod messages. Jeez, bullying, happening in chat. Hi, Sleepy Owl. Hello. All the prime numbers. Oh, prime directive, prime numbers. I see where you're going with this. Sleepy Owl gets me riled up. I cannot allow this kind of language in my chat. You say fudge, or you say fudgesicles, or fudge. And you'll like it. Wow. Sleepy Owl permitted it. Or fluff. You can say fluff too, yeah. It's just more fun. You know, would you rather say fuck or would you rather say fluff? It's so much more fun to say fluff. Or fudge. Or fleabag. Or flippity-doo-dah. Or Fight Club. Or, okay. Chat, you're distracting me. I have a door to get through, okay? Fudging heck fudger. Shiitake mushrooms. I did say that. It's like when you're a little bit more mad than shiitake mushrooms. Shiitake mushrooms. Oh god. Oh my god, look, he's standing on thin air. Okay, pick up the light.
You fail to obtain anything. You fail to obtain anything.
You don't talk about Fight Club? I'm not
You
talking
fail
about
to
Fight
obtain
Club.
anything. You fail to obtain anything.
Okay, so like what if though you are in space and then you go to a planet and you like this girl and then you put your hand in a bucket with the girl and then it turns out she's an alien, and the way the aliens have reproduced is that they lay eggs in your hand and then all of a sudden you have a hand alien. Do you stay on the planet and raise your hand alien? Or do you go back to Earth and get your hand alien removed? Sounds hot. That's an episode of Star Trek, by the way. You gotta watch Star Trek Enterprise. It's a long road getting from there to here, but once you get there, it's pretty fun. Do we keep hand? No. You lose your hand. Sorry, Starfleet doesn't have the technology, so you have to take the whole hand off. And there's a risk that you'll have to take the whole arm off. What do you think? It didn't impregnate his hand? That's how I remember it.
Captain, I would strongly...
He just got pregnant, but it was through the hand. They just did hanky-panky, hand-to-key-panky. Get a robot hand? Yeah, you could probably have a robot hand. It's been a long time, but my time is finally here. Yeah, all right. You know. Okay, so I have to drink water. Water is the solution. Hanky-panky is allowed, yeah. Yeah, I think he did have he had arm nipples, which honestly pretty convenient if you ask me. Okay, the answer is gonna be something dumb. It's gonna be like use the ensign on the key pass. Yes.
But that's our
smash it.
He looks at you with a puzzle.
Okay, it's use the medical tricorder on the door.
There's nothing there required. There's nothing
But
there.
Spock said that we could scan it. So does that mean he scanned it? So then now I call the ship, maybe?
Captain, there is a force field. We have your position at approximately. Keep us informed. We'll help you all we can.
Uhura, prepare to receive a tricorder
There
message.
we go. Yes.
There's a door with an entry coder here. Try to analyze the circuits and let the main computer crack the
Analyze the circuits, Uhura.
Scan complete. Main computer has the code. We also read an anomaly. Something else has tapped into the key code. Shall I analyze?
Sure.
I want that door open.
I want the door open.
Affirmative. Uhura.
Affirmative.
I want that door open.
Why are these two different options? Isn't this the same thing? What?
Affirmative, Uhura.
What does this do? And then what does this do? Okay.
I want that door open. Affirmative, Uhura.
Affirmative, I guess.
Sir, we have a secondary code that is nested in the Klingon program. Computer is unable to analyze its function. Shall we broadcast it to you when you activate the keypad?
Affirmative. Negative. Transmit the door entry code only. Affirmative.
What do you think, chat? I kind of tuned out. I was thinking about that episode when Deanna Troi has a baby and the baby grows to a teenager in like 24 hours. Hi, Amberlamps. Hello. Do we what? Affirmative? All right.
Good luck, Captain.
Thanks. Was something supposed to happen? Hello? Hello?
An entry coder for the door.
How do I do it? Oh my god, I thought it was bugged for a second there. Can I just use the door? What do I do?
Nothing else to report, Captain.
Nothing else to report. Wasn't she supposed to send me the code?
An entry coder.
But here I am. No, I'm codeless. Yeah, the UI is very clunky. Oh, he's doing it. Spock's gotta do it. Okay. I'm gonna save, I guess.
Replace.
What is this place?
This is not Klingon technology, Captain.
Even I can see that, you pointy-eared freak.
Gentlemen, I suggest we start trying to find out what this is. I have a feeling we've come someplace Flick wasn't expecting us to go.
Uh-oh. Is that doesn't seem good. What is this?
This large gem appears to be an emerald of unusual size. This is obviously artificial. This large gem appears
Sapphire,
to be
ruby,
this large gem appears
emerald.
You look but see nothing of note.
There's dots on the wall. There's okay.
Openings on the platform. Place something in these holes. Openings on the platform. A strange yellow light. A strange yellow.
This is all very bad. Very, very bad, not good. What's over here? My character disappeared. Okay, let's go in the yellow light.
Not primed for neural interlink.
Pardon?
Not primed for neural interlink.
Not primed for neural interlink. Okay, let's pick up an emerald. It's Simon says. Wait, I have that. Ugh. Hi, Lucy. Hello. Yeah, McCoy's a jerk in this show. I mean, in this game. Okay, so I pick up one of each, and then I use the red in the red, maybe?
Nothing happens.
I use the red in this one. And then I use the green in the middle. Shouldn't I scan things? Maybe I should scan things before I just start putting emeralds in slots. Scan this.
Your tricorder's recording functions are working, but it does not seem to be able to analyze.
Okay, use your tricorder to scan this.
Nothing to report.
Can you scan the yellow?
Captain, it seems to be some sort of interface device, but I do not know how to activate it.
Okay, well, let's see if it's a bad puzzle or not, Leo.
That combination is restricted to higher order functions. Neural interlink required.
Based on the puzzles we've done previously, like the ones we did in the second mission with colors, I didn't think it would be that easy. So it didn't work. Or did it? I don't know. It made a green blob come up.
Nothing happens.
That combination is restricted to higher
Light
order
of
functions.
knowledge.
Neural interlink required.
Okay, so use the red shirt on the light.
He looks at you with a puzzled. He looks at you with a.
I think he can't.
Not primed for
he's
neural
not primed
interlink.
for neural interlink,
Not primed for
chat.
neural interlink.
Hi, Frostin. Hello. I don't know what these on the wall are. They seem important. Is there another screen to go on? Not primed for neural interface. What does that mean? Any Vulcans die today? No, Spock's been fine. Red shirt died. But, you know, they did so willingly.
I suspect, Captain, that the machinery is activated by placing the gems in the proper slots. We should determine a system for this.
Placing the gems in the proper slots. I mean, the green looks right, doesn't it? Maybe it's just trial and error. So if I put a red one here and the blue one over there.
To use any light, the first crystal must correspond to the color of the light.
Pardon? What? Oh! What? Pardon? To what? I'm really slow today. I'm so tired for some reason. Let me try again. Maybe we have to make the color yellow.
To use any light, the first crystal must correspond to the color of the light.
Each crystal must correspond to the color of the light. Because it's yellow. How do you make yellow, chat? It's like red and green, blue. Maybe it's like, you know. I forget. Red and green? Okay. So, let me pick this up. Yellow's a primary color, so it's impossible? Maybe green does not go here. That's obvious. It's not very captain-like of you to say. That's why you're an ensign. Let's try a different combination and see if the computer talks to me in a different way. Put the red up here. And the green here.
Breach of protocol. Alien invasion imminent. Internal security activated.
Oh no! Oh no! No, 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 no! No, 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 no. No! Should I reload? I think I have to reload. I'm gonna reload. I reload. Oh, I reloaded too far.
What is this place?
This is not Klingon technology.
Even I can see that, you pointy...
Gentlemen, I suggest we start trying to find out what this is. I have a feeling...
Okay, good, good, good. That was not the correct combination. I think that was red in the middle. Let's try blue in the middle. Hi, Matt D. Ensign Matt D. I mean, Admiral Matt D. Let's try blue in the middle. You fell asleep? It's good to have a nap, Trumpet. We're just, you know, solving things, kind of. Hi, Tubsy Wubsy. Hello. Never did that quiz? Jim, you're afraid of the truth. Is that why? Thou who does not take the Starfleet quiz is afraid of their fate. Not during work? Aww. I could take a nap during work. That'd be nice. Okay, what's this gonna do?
Force field blocks trans-system transport. Transport aborted. Use defense systems to eliminate alien vessels.
That doesn't seem good. Ooh, I'm so sorry. That seems bad, right? If you had to guess, would you say that's a bad thing to happen?
Not prime for neural interlink.
Everyone's dead. Let's reload, I guess. So then there's only one option that's good.
What is this place?
This is not Klingon.
Even I can...
Gentlemen,
The one with... yeah, the one with green in the middle is the good one. Now, do you think it matters? There's 9 gems. Do you think it matters which one I take? Do you think they're all different?
This large gem appears to be a ruby of unusual size. This is obviously artificial. This large gem appears...
I wonder if I can put more gems in the slot. I like how you can't screw up at all. Oh, thanks, Chameleon. I had a cookie already. Well, half a cookie already. Red to the left of me, blue to the right. Here I am, green in the middle with you. Oh, that's a good idea. So we'll just... Yeah, I've only tried one of each color. Thanks for the follow. Thanks. And then, you know, just a little bit maybe of a different color. Okay, let's try all 3 colors. There's only so many options, right? Eventually we should brute force this. Thank you for following my channel. I'm an English major, true.
This is Bialbi, High Mentalic of Rakur. For defense, use the light of war. For information, use my light. For transportation, use the light of travel. Sequences are keyed by combinations of crystals. Integrator now active.
What's an integrator? I got some more information, but what's an integrator?
This is Bialbi, the most advanced life form on this world. Thank you for informing us of the situation. It shall be resolved.
Ah!
Admiral Vlicht, this is the defensive system of Rakur. You have engaged in genocidal activities on this world. Have you anything to say before your sentence is passed?
Kirk! This is your doing!
No, Admiral, it is not. But that will suffice as a final public statement. The sentence is banishment to you and all members of your crew who were involved in this action.
You have no right to try me!
I have as much right as you to conduct trials on this planet. You showed no justice to your victim. The penalty for injustice is death.
Kirk!
Hoist on your own petard, Evlick. Do you want me to help you?
Burn! Hoist on your own petard!
You tried to send me to my death. Now you can rot as you get what you deserve. If I have your word that Quetzalcoatl goes free, I'm willing to intervene to save you.
Okay, so what's happening? So there's a guy named Quetzalcoatl. He's like a god, and he like shared his philosophy with some Klingon people, and the Klingons didn't like that, so the Klingons killed them. And Quetzalcoatl got put on trial for killing people, even though it was the Klingons. So then we said, spare Quetzalcoatl, I want a trial by combat. So the Klingon put us here. And so we've been trialing. And then we summoned
Hoist on your own petard. You tried to send me to my death. Now you can rot as you get what you deserve.
And the god now is gonna punish the Klingons for genocide. Or we'll save the Klingons from the genocide, from death. Or we won't. This one sounds a little too aggressive.
Hoist on your own petard, Evlicht. Do you want me to help you?
This is a good, he's just asking a question.
You want me to beg like a weakling child, cowering before his betters?
He really doesn't have a likable personality, does he?
You tried to eliminate me. Now you can rot as you get what you deserve.
Oof.
If I have your word that Quetzalcoatl goes free, I'm willing to intervene to save you.
Oof.
You tried to eliminate me. Now you can rot as you get what you deserve.
Oh, yeah, no worries, Roby. That's just what's happened in the last hour. This is a new mission that we just started today. How did I know to use 3 green? Puzzle wizard. It was just a guess. I was just trying stuff. Well, the green in the middle seemed to be correct, so then I thought to try 3 green, but I didn't know this would happen. I don't know how you're supposed to figure that out. I don't know how you're supposed to figure that out. Anyone know the answer as to why it's 3 green? Because I don't know. But yeah, so God, philosophy, Klingons, kill people. Should we save the Klingons? Did I get the second code? Second code. What second code? What code? We accidentally transported this place we weren't supposed to transport. I think because of what we scanned in the last room. I think that's what happened with what Uhura did, but I don't actually know. I did choose to acquire I said affirmative for the code from Uhura, so I'm trying my best. Yeah, we did affirmative. So do I either let the Klingons get what they deserve?
If I have your word that Quetzalcoatl goes free,
or I take the Klingons' word and try to save him. He killed a lot of people just because they disagreed with his philosophy. He killed so many people, and I feel like it's just the way it is. It's how the cookie crumbles. What do you think, chat? Choice 2 is save him. Choice 1
you tried to eliminate me.
Is rot.
Now you can rot as you
Type
get what you
1
deserve.
or 2 or whatever you want in chat. One, 3, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. Whatever you want. 2. You want to help him? Chad just wants all the points. 2, because I think it'll have space combat. If there's space combat, we can't play this game anymore. Like, that's it. 2. Wow, so many 2s. Fine, I guess we'll do 2.
If I have your word that Quetzalcoatl goes free, I'm willing to intervene to save you.
There's only 1, 2, 3, 4 ones. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 2s. You meant 2? Okay, 3 ones. Wait, what? Thank you for the follow. When's the last time I saved? I think I'd have to put the green things in again. Okay, what would Picard do? Picard would help them, obviously. He would not let the Klingon get killed. And then we would arrest him, and then he would go to Starfleet jail. Fine. Now I was wearing Imperial Navy uniform today, folks, not Starfleet colors. True. He stepped on the people grass, and we must let the trial progress. Exactly. Wesley should have died if he stepped on the flowers like an idiot. Okay.
Agreed.
A life for a life is a just bargain, but his crimes are beyond count.
I do not see what can be served by more killing.
Idealism, an advanced concept. Naive, perhaps, but charming in its simplicity.
Charming.
Admiral Vlicht, the entity Quetzalcoatl shall be set free. If you ever return to this sector, the sentence shall be carried out. No Klingon vessel may ever return to this world.
Very well. I agree to your terms.
As for you, Captain, you may return. I find your social development most pleasing.
I got so much social
politics
development.
will make it impossible. Your planet is in Klingon space, but I don't understand why the Klingons never detected you.
Their archaeological digs did come close, Captain, but I am very elusive. I waited and monitored the situation and chose to reveal myself to you. Now you may go. Heed my warning, Vlicht. I shall not be merciful a second time.
Yeah! I don't know how we got the 3 greens. If anybody knows, feel free to enlighten me. Maybe it's just brute force. I could read the guide and see if the guide says anything.
Klingon ship leaving the area.
Bye!
We will be setting course for Digifowl. It's the closest thing to a home that Quetzalcoatl has.
It would appear everything worked out for the best.
Except for the people of Rakur, Mr. Spock. Except for the dead.
We have read your report on the problems at Rakur and evaluated
How many points do I get?
100%.
100%!
You and your crew received 4 commendation points. A perfect mission, Jim.
Perfect mission!
You are a model for all Starfleet.
Yeah. We've only done 2 perfect missions out of 5. Out of 5. 1 I got 0 points for. Hey Jay, thank you for the 18 months. Thank you. Woo! 100%. Yeah. Yeah, I got 0 points once. Because I murdered a guy. What did I do through rocks? I got a red shirt killed. Like, that's his job. All right.
Message from Starfleet, sir.
Next mission.
Lieutenant.
The Enterprise will proceed to the Alpha Proxima system. While the indigenous race on Proxima 3 has not reached a technological level commensurate with entering the Federation, and therefore under the protection of the Prime Directive of non-interference, we do maintain a discrete monitoring satellite. It has picked up activity from an asteroid in an elliptical orbit. You are to investigate without interfering with life.
We were just talking about this.
According to the library computer, The Alpha Proxima system has 5 planets and an asteroid belt. A large asteroid is heading towards the inner planets and should pass close by Proxima 3. It passes through the interior of the system once every 200 years. The people of Proxima 3 call it Scythe, the same name as their god of war.
Ooh. God of war, Mr. Spock? Isn't that a bit surprising from a people whose technology matches 20th century Earth?
Considering the level of warfare during that century, I'm surprised that it is Earth that did not have a god of war. In any case, about a millennium ago, Proxima 3 suffered a globally devastating war.
Blew themselves back to the Stone Age, Mr. Spock?
Late Bronze Age, Ensign. They rebuilt their world in half the time it had taken to get there originally. But the Armageddon was mythologized as a battle between the Soths and Lucas. In that war, the planet was raised, and all the gods died except Scythe. He had rained fury down upon the world, then went off on a long dance of victory. His return is a time for worldwide soul-searching and atonement.
And Scythe returns and our monitoring station picks up activity.
It would seem that we should proceed to Alpha Proxima and scan Scythe.
Wow, did you gather all that? That was a lot of information from my little brain. Cool.
Save new game.
I will
Delete,
save
cancel, replace
on save file. One space. I don't know. Find key. I don't know where to save. It doesn't matter. I'll save on EA. Okay. Cool. Cool. So we have to go to Alpha Proxima. What was it? So we have to respect the Prime Directive. We have to not be observed. We've been spying on them. For those of you who don't know Star Trek, sometimes Starfleet spies on people in secret, in disguise. So we spied on this planet, and then we're picking up something suspicious. They have a god of war. There was a big war. Yada, 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 right? I took a screenshot when the lady was talking, because sometimes I like to read things slowly. Right, there's an asteroid. Let me open this screenshot in Paint. The Enterprise will proceed to the Alpha Proxima system while the indigenous race on Proxima 3 has not reached a technological level it can measure it with. That was my screenshot. That's very helpful. Okay, cool. I hope there's no space battle. This is mission 6. Right? Mission 6, the Old Devil Moon. And there's only 7 missions, so, you know, that's exciting. That's exciting. Okay, but I have to use the restroom, so we are back. Think about Star Trek. We're back. Uh-oh. Oh! Betsy! Oh boy! Oh my god! Oh, I survived. Horse? Let me think about it. I'm thinking really hard. It's a really hard decision. No! Heck no! You know what? Step 13. Gone! Forever gone! Moving on! It's real life. If you match the head and the shoulders, it's basically, if you have any questions for this actress, I can basically answer them. This is interesting. Do you see the pixel in front of my foot? I think I'm gonna touch it if I go forward. I think I have to go down 1, or do I? I don't know. I don't know. Like a surgeon. I pushed like 3 keys at once. I pushed like right, down, and up at the same time. It's not how it works. Okay? Alright? Is she far enough south? I think I am. I'm poking and turn myself around. Put your right foot in. Put your left foot in. I mean, put your right foot in.
I think it wants me to go to the right.
You turn it all about.
I think it wants me to go to the back.
You do the hokey
I think it wants me to
pokey.
go to the right.
And you turn yourself. Oh! I did it. Nalvara is the best streamer ever. She's so good, and she's the best at video games. Did you know she has a crazy taxi world record? Wow, thanks, Hoot. That's really nice of you to talk nice things about me. Chat's so mean all the time. They're always saying mean things. Yeah, I know. I just sit there in the background and I just watch, and they're so mean. I don't know why they're so mean to you, Nalvara. They should all be nicer, because you're such a nice person. And you bought me this chair. Oh, our matey. Okay. Oh, we're almost out of oxygen. Gosh darn it. Oh, my ship! No way! Hey! Are you kidding me? Queen's Page Boy? That seems really new. I've never heard of the Queen's Page Boy. Have you guys? Oh my god, it's better than I could have ever imagined. If you're a newer arrival, our best advice is to sit back and enjoy the stream, unless you're reminding now that she's an ensign, in which case feel free to make as many of your own contributions as you like. You are one strike away from just un-VIP'd, no refunds, banned. No, it's true though, Hadrian's right. Listen to Hadrian. I'm Indiana Walton Jones. Not me, chat. I swear. Hello? Hi, I'm back. Hi, I'm Tangled. Hello. Are you living long and prospering? You better be living long and prospering. My lips are so dry. Some chapstick thing on, lip gloss on. I have 3 reminders for you. Okay. First reminder. I just dropped a frame. Excuse me? Dropped a frame, chat. What the hell, man? What the hell? Okay, 3 reminders. 1, there's a new YouTube video on my YouTube channel. Everything's like, my computer's like lagging. New YouTube video on my YouTube channel. Whoa, so cool. Go check it out. 2, for movie night tomorrow, wow, the poll is tied. The poll is tied. 666. For movie night tomorrow, we're choosing between the movie Predestination from 2014, March of the Penguins, the documentary, or Safety Not Guaranteed with Aubrey Plaza. Go vote in the poll if you haven't already. It's on Discord in the movie night channel. We're watching one of those movies. I will announce it. And then 3, on Thursday, we're playing Mega Man 2. I may or may not be beating my first Mega Man game ever. We've gotten to the Dr. Wily levels. We fought the dragon, so we're on the 2nd Dr. Wily level, except for I think I screwed up my save file and we have to do the first Dr. Wily level again. Maybe. Anyways, so that's Thursday. We're gonna play Mega Man on Thursday because it's my first time playing a Mega Man game and it's very, very fun and I'm addicted and it's very fun and we're gonna beat the Dr. Wily levels and we're gonna beat the game. And then Friday, I'm going camping, so I won't be here. Friday, Monday. And I'm very excited for that. And that's all the announcements. Those are all the announcements. I'm dropping 0.1% dropped frames. I don't know why. Discord notification says you were beating this game. Another lie. We still have time to stream, okay? Maybe I will beat the game right now.
Captain's log.
We have earned 12 points for the following missions. 4 points for this mission, 1 point for this mission, 3 points for that mission, 0 points for Hijacked, and 4 points for Demon World. So far, very average. Okay. Scythe.
Scythe. A large asteroid in an elliptical orbit in the Alpha Proxima system. Spectral analysis of its composition indicates that it has minimal atmosphere and that it was once a moon of the planet Proxtra, hurled out of its orbit by a catastrophe. The 17th letter of the Lucre alphabet is named Psi, probably not by coincidence.
Does anyone else just, like, it just makes me want to go to sleep.
Lucres, one of the 2 ancient cultures of Proxtra, see Sophs. The Lucres believed that a man who made the most of his ability was a god. Their individualism put themselves at odds with the communitarianism of the Sophs. The Lucres used base 3. Their organization was based on units of 3, making up sets of 99. The number 99 was known to have religious importance.
Keeping track of all this? I hope everybody's keeping track of all this. I have to pat Hoot. Oof. The stretch. Patted the Hoot. Stretch makes you sleepy too? It kind of makes me sleepy today. Do you think that woke me up enough? He looks like he doesn't have ears now. He doesn't have ears. I stretched on my break, but it's not enough stretches. I saw a video on TikTok that was like, see if you have good hip, like are you the kind of person that just goes from your bed to your computer and works all day at your computer? Make sure you have good hip flexibility. And then they showed this stretch where you sit on the ground and you put your legs out and then you floop your knees to one side and you floop your knees to the other side and your knees are supposed to touch the ground. And I was like, I could do that. And then I did it and I can't. I mean, I can, but my knees aren't comfortably touching the ground. And the video's like, if your knees can't touch the ground, work on your hip flexibility or whatever. And I was like, fudge. So, anyways, stretching is good, chat. Stretch your hips if you're watching this video. Watch right now. That's true. I'm also a pomegranate, but even more reason to have good hips. That's why I have to get that yoga ball. I have to get this. I have to get a yoga ball. I'm gonna sit on it. Now I'm laughing so hard at this new YouTube video. Thanks, Trumpet. Shambling edited it, and it's very funny. I'm glad you liked my YouTube video. Can confirm hip flexor injuries are legit the worst, right? A Yoda ball? Yes. Now I can't even speak like Yoda. Hip flexibility you may have if you sit on a yoga ball. It's on my Amazon wish list. Okay, I'm learning. What did I learn? Oh, scoff.
Topic not available, Captain.
Scott.
Scott Montgomery. Full name.
That's.
Lieutenant
I didn't mean to.
Montgomery
Oh, I just
Scott,
tabbed.
Chief Engineer of the.
Okay, no. What was it? Lucre. Softs. Oh, Softs.
Softs. One of the 2 ancient races of Proxtra. They lived in a highly advanced culture.
Neat. Okay. Engage. Oh, wait. Engage! Oh, no, that's wrong. Engage! Soft boys. Let me look at the manual. I will show you because it's more fun that way. Alpha Proxima number 12. 12 is located what? Hello? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, there it is. This dot. Down there. Bottom corner. Literally crying? Thanks, Trumpet. Chat, go watch my YouTube video. It's literally making Trumpet cry. That's how good it is. Or bad, depending on how you look at it. Okay, so number 12. If you click the wrong dot, you get killed by Klingons. So don't click the wrong dot. Correct dot is... What's this red dot? That looks very dangerous. Is it this one? I think it's this one. I think it's this one. I need to work on my hip flexibility. It happens to everyone. I'm gonna post the video. Do I have it saved here? I have it. I'll post it on Discord for you guys. If anybody also wants to test their hip from sitting in a chair for all day. Here. It's kind of a weird thumbnail. Don't mind the thumbnail. Okay, it's in Discord now. It's in Discord now. Okay, so I have landed. Oh my god! I used my weapons. Bad, bad, bad. Orbit. Engaged orbit.
Entering standard orbit.
Entering standard orbit. This button.
Spock, come with me. Mr. Scott, you have the card.
Mission begin.
Mr. Scott wishes to speak with you.
Mr. Scott?
Aye, we've had some slight problems with the transporters.
Oh,
We
great.
didn't notice anything beaming down.
Just a glitch in the main transporter program. Mr. Kyle is loading a backup and we're performing tests. The transporters will be down for about an hour.
That will still give us plenty of time, Scotty.
I know. I have the lads in engineering doing a complete overhaul of the ship's systems.
Good, Mr. Scott. I'll keep you posted.
We're trapped
Kirk
here.
out.
It's in the general channel, Hadrian. And I don't have 50 channels. I have a very minimalist Discord because I hate Discords that have like 50 channels. Oops, excuse me. Okay, so now I use my eyeballs. Oops, I use my eyeballs.
This looks like a heavy-duty security door built into the side of a hill on this moon.
Yeah, Hadrian.
This is the planet Proxtray, currently 600,000 kilometers from this moon.
Okay, so I guess we just go in there. Activate door. Ooh.
Captain, I'm afraid we got a wee problem.
Oh, a wee problem.
What is it, Scotty?
There is some sort of virus in the main computer. Our phasers and tractor beams have been disabled, and there's no way we're getting them back in 3 hours.
There goes our backup plan. Do what you can, Mr. Scott.
Aye, I will, Captain. I may yet have a trick or two that I can pull, but don't count on any miracles.
Isolate that virus. That's your #1 priority.
We're just trapped down here. That's our fate now.
Keep you informed. Scott out.
The worst part of this game is the audio levels.
Save new game.
I save.
Replace previous.
Okay. Well, let's check out this store.
It looks like some sort of display panel.
Cool.
This is a keypad that looks functional.
Okay, I've done this before. I know what to do now. Use your computer device on thing.
A working display panel, Captain.
Hi here, fishy fishy. Hello.
There is power running to the keypad.
Okay. Oh, okay, good, Chameleon. Good. Okay, shoot this.
Violence will not solve.
I mean, it's okay if you can't do it, too. It's just basically, for me, it's an indicator of what I want to work on, that's all.
Captain, the consequences of such actions may be catastrophic.
Okay, use the key code.
Spock, see what you can do with that log.
Go, Spock. You could combine Trek Wars, Lego, and Tekken to Nerd stuff? No. I mean, that's how it was before. But slowly, we needed more channels. Nobody in tech wants to see our Star Trek memes. Code. 99.
That did not seem to
Oh my god,
work,
I thought it was gonna work.
Perhaps we should try a number that had some significance to them.
Wait, I thought 99 was what the number that they were very... Remember? They said that the number 99 was very important
There's
to
nothing
them.
at the moment from Spock, see what
God,
you
I
can
didn't
do.
listen to all the things that we read. Was it 66?
That did not seem to work, Captain.
Chat, was anyone listening when we talked to the computer?
Spock, see what you can do with that.
Anyone in this chat, anyone at all listening when we typed into the computer and it was like, this number is of importance to them. I thought it was 99. 100.
That did not seem to work.
I thought it was 99. Maybe that was the different
Spock,
culture,
see what you can
different
do with that.
race. I did 100, I did 99. 3?
That did not seem to work, Captain. Perhaps.
Can I go back to my ship? I can't now because we're stuck here. So I can't use the computer. What if I call a
Your
ship?
situation, Mr. Scott.
We're still looking for the virus.
Yeah,
Check a record, Mr.
We'll find that.
Okay,
Just do your
virus,
best.
blah, blah, blah. Don't care. Do you have any code numbers? Been working and lurking? I'm sorry. You should be working and lurking. But also, does anyone know?
There is power running to the key.
That's all the numbers I know. The computer said 99. What is 99 base 3? What?
Spock, see what you can do with that.
Oh, 99?
That did not seem to work.
Spock, see what you can...
3?
That did not seem...
Spock, see what you can do with that.
Yeah, I tried 100 already.
That did not seem to...
Spock, see what you can do.
That did
Hack
not
the
seem
planet!
Spock, see what you can do.
No, I didn't use my whiteboard. I didn't think it would matter.
Spock, see what you can do with it.
88.
That did not seem to...
Spock, see what you can do.
That did not seem to
122 did not
Spock,
work.
see what you can do.
It was 100. It was 99 though. Maybe 999.
That did not seem to...
Maybe it's
Spock, see what you can do with that.
9999.
That did not seem to...
I don't know how many numbers
Spock,
the
see
code
what you-
is. 9999.
That did not seem to work, Captain. Perhaps we should...
Spock, see
I
what you
think
can do
we
with
have
that.
to go back to the VOD,
Spock, see
honest
what you
to
can do
God.
with that.
Why? Oh, that's what the walkthrough says? But how do we get that? I need to show your work. Is it because... Why? 90210. I mean, I can just look at the guide, but does anyone know why? It's 99 in base 3. Can you speak, you know, just like maybe, I don't know, English? Can you, just for like for the 3-year-olds watching chat, if you had to explain this to a 3-year-old. It's 99 in their, what are you talking about? 99 is 99 in base 10, 200 is 99 in base 3. Base 3 means your only numbers are 0, 1, and 2. We use base 3, 10 because of our 10 fingers. Base 3 is like binary, but one more. I wish I could say that I knew what you were talking about. But, you know, I've grown enough to be able to say when I don't know something, and I have no idea what you're talking about. But that's very interesting. I never learned any of this. Binary, in binary, you only represent numbers in zeros and ones, right? So it's a number system that counts to 3 instead of 10 before adding another digit. 10 is 10200. Hi, Lady Daydreaming. Hello. Yeah, they've got quite the calves. Interesting. You can represent numbers in whatever base you want. Hexadecimal is base 16. Counting in base 3 is like 1, 2, 10, 11, 12, 20. So how did you get... No, I've never played Star Trek Online. Base 16 is hex. If you've ever seen numbers with A's through F's in them, that's what it is. Used a converter. So how is someone supposed to get this number? Thanks, Lady Daydreamin'. Thanks. It's like you have to go to Starfleet, for real.
I see you deduced that 10200 in the Lucre's base 3 was equal to their sacred number 99.
Yep. That's the one. That's what I did. Precisely.
Report, Scott. How are things going?
About as badly as a kilt in a blast
Precisely.
Captain. Wait a minute.
Precisement.
Some news for you.
Oh, Uhura.
The virus came from our sensor sweep of the moon's computers. We believe we have analyzed the memory sectors it attacked.
Well done, Uhura.
I wish I could take credit for it. It was Mr. Kyle who found the pattern. We are attacking it with antivirus programs.
Computer science sounds more like medicine every day.
If we had a doctor as good with computers as you are with patients, we'd be having a lot fewer problems.
Finally, someone who appreciates me.
Keep working at it, Uhura. Kirk out.
Nice. Base 16 is also called hexadecimal. Colors on websites are often represented in hex. Oh, I know those. That's a set of 3 hex numbers representing the RGB color values. Oh, I know those very well because I used to do graphic design. Well, I still do graphic design, but I used to do it for a living. So I know more than just my English degree, okay, chat? But I would have never gotten that answer in this game. There's no freaking universe in which I would have gotten that answer. Neat though. Cool. 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 One of the guides says enter a religious number. That's so funny. So cool. Cool. I hear Star Trek Online is really fun. I don't play a lot of MMOs anymore these days. I went through a big MMO phase and now I'm MMO'd out, but I hear it's fun. It's fun to have, you can have like your crew. It's like Starfield, but in the before times. You have a little crew. Okay, I'm gonna save the game.
Save
a religious number? Like 69. Okay, I deduced so hard.
Spock, see what you can do with this.
I liked Star Wars The Old Republic too.
Console reports
that was
the
so
following.
fun.
Welcome to Orbital Missile Base, codename Scythe.
Scythe.
This base has been operational for the past week. It has completed 1 successful fire mission. Estimation of success is at 22 over 100.
22%? That's very low. Hardly something to brag about.
Doctor, in Base 3, 22 divided by 100 is equivalent to 8 out of 9, or 88%. I would think that...
Thanks, Lady Daydream, and thanks for using your Twitch Prime. Thank you so much. Thanks for the 6 months. And thanks for choosing to use your Twitch Prime right here on my stream for an ad-free experience full of cute emotes. Everybody spam your Vulcan emote in chat to show off your amazing emote that you get if you subscribe to the channel for $5 a month and support the stream. Thank you so much for using your Prime. So hold on, let me put my glasses on. I don't have my +5 int bonus. That's why I'm having a hard time. Hey, wow, that's a lot of Vulcan. Thank you so much. Thanks. Yeah, Star Wars The Old Republic was amazing. Very good game. Very, very, very good game back in the day. Apparently they still update it, but I don't care about it now. I just cared about it back in the day. Very fun though. Hutball Master right here. Okay, Doctor, in Base 3, 22 divided by 100 is equivalent to 8 out of 9 or 88%. I would think that quite satisfactory given this base's probable mission of destroying the SOF forces on Proxstray.
Quite satisfactory, given this base's probable mission of destroying the soft forces on Proxstray.
It says the base has been operational for a week, but this has been here for 1,000 years.
Shut up, Ensign.
The Lucas built this base with a clock that told the time by measuring the moon's rotational speed, or the gravitational forces generated by Proxtree and the sun, the computer may have calculated only a week of time has passed since its first action. I might be able to learn more with another look at the console. There is a substantial amount of data here, but in summary, Scythe was created by the Lucas as a launching platform for missiles to keep the Softs subjugated to their influence. The Softs managed to infiltrate the base. However, their actions triggered Scythe's auto-attack mechanisms and initiated a holocaust that nearly annihilated the planet.
Dang.
One soft strike did, in fact, hit the moon and deflected it from its orbit. It has been dormant since then.
So why has the base been activated again?
Given the damage to the moon, its slow rotation and orbit, it has never realized the war is over. On this pass, for the first time, it has detected radio wave transmissions from Proxtree. Because it does not recognize them, it assumes the Softs are still active. Its transmission to the planet, I would assume, was some sort of a check beacon to see if it should continue its mission.
Jim, let's return to the ship and blast this place to destroy its weapons.
Yeah, nuke it from orbit!
Doctor, this moon is a god to the people down there. If we destroy it, we will violate the Prime Directive.
Spock is right, Bones. Spock, what are the chances that we could decode the transmission and send a stop code to the base?
In trinary or decimal?
Spock!
1.327 million to 1, provided the archaeological studies about Lucas languages are correct. Our other option is to get into this base and see if we can bring the computers down.
I remember what I said about Quest for Glory 5? I mean, 4.
Save new game.
I take it back.
Delete previous. Cancel. Save new.
This is much harder.
Game.
Much harder. Okay, I'm gonna save over the save file. Okay, ... Hi, Dougie. Hello. Happy Tuesday. This is harder than any Sierra game that we've played so far. It's just a lot of information all at once. It just overwhelms you with information. Okay, Spock, if that is your real name, do something. Again.
Spock, see what you can do with it.
Is he gonna say the same thing he just
The
said?
console reports the following. Welcome to Orbital Missile Base. Codename, Scythe. This base has been operational.
22%. Yeah, okay, it's the same dialogue we just did.
There is a soft one.
So why is the base
given the damage? Because it's transmit.
Jim, let's return to
Doctor. This
Spock
in trinary.
Spock.
1 point.
Spock.
Spock, see what you can do with that.
Spock. Fudge.
That did not work, Captain. It is probable this lock also uses a number of some significant.
Chat! Okay. Well, I don't know. I can't do this.
There's nothing at the moment from.
I click the red shirt and then he does it because he's so smart.
I'm just a security officer, sir.
Okay, I click this dude.
I think Spock would have a better chance at cracking that, Jim.
Listen, I know things, all right, but this is definitely not one of the things that I know.
This keypad is fully functional. The interior of the security lock is on. This keypad is fully functional and controls the door. Its entry code is in base 3.
So, any ideas? Geniuses of chat?
Spock, see what you can do with that lock.
What do you think? Hackers of chat? Hackers? Why is that red shirt still alive? I killed a red shirt. That happened. Then I got a new red shirt. Then I killed that red shirt. But turns out the god of the planet brought him back to life. And so that's why we still have a red shirt. I'm trying my best. Missed what the clue was? That makes 2 of us.
That did not work, Captain.
Okay, so if I click this again, maybe there'll be a clue. 3 in base 99.
The console welcome to Orbital Missile
22
Base. Codename
divided by 100?
This base has been operational for the past week.
No.
It has completed 1 successful fire mission. Estimation of success is at 22 over 100.
22%?
Doctor, in base 3, 22 divided.
It says the base has been.
If the Lucas built this base, there is a soft map.
So why is
given the damage because it's
Jim, let's return.
Doctor, this
Spock is
in trinary.
Spock.
1.327 million to 1.
I have no idea. Does anyone want to guess what the answer is? I'm gonna look it up. The answer. I have the answer. I looked it up. Does anyone want to guess before I punch in the number? I don't know how to get this number. I don't know anything. 69. Yeah, it's 122. Oh shit, Jim wanted to guess. I was trying to wait. 122. How did you get that answer? Enlighten us. Revenge of the Numpads. So easy. So easy. It's like, oh my god, so obvious. It's so obviously 122 because of reasons that I can't explain. I looked over at my friend's test and I copied it, but I couldn't show my work because I didn't know how my friend got the answer. Does anyone, like, mind freaks, how did you get 211? Nothing happens when you get it wrong. Get it wrong. It's not like a Sierra game where it kills you. It's just like, oh, you're wrong. I already tried 10 to 100. That was the one to get into here, which was already crazy enough. This is a different one. It's 122. 22 in base 3. Thanks for watching my new YouTube video, Trumpet. 17. That would be 17 in base 10? Ooh, I have no idea. I don't know.
Fascinating. If the Federation language studies were correct, the ideograph for the word scythe in the Lucre's language is the 17th symbol in their alphabet that corresponds with 122 in base 3.
Wow! Oh. Modest
Captain,
nature.
We have a cure for the computer virus.
Well done, Uhura.
Nice,
I
Uhura.
modified Control C to exclusively attack the Lucre virus. They annihilated each other, Captain.
Fascinating, Lieutenant.
The Klingons aren't going to be happy to learn that they helped us.
I didn't get the
How about
alphabet.
the phasers and tractor beams?
We may get the tractor beams online in time, Captain. I'm afraid even the backup phaser transmission codes were affected. We could destroy some missiles manually, but if this complex decides to launch more than 10 missiles at a time...
Understood. The ball is in our court. We'll give it our best shot. Kirk out.
Yeah, I don't know where you get the alphabet. I don't remember getting the alphabet. Look around.
This door appears to be...
Look here.
This panel is designed to receive an ID card to make the door open.
Okay, what about this?
This doorway leads to another area of the complex.
Okay.
This door is made from remarkably dense alloys. Even our most powerful phaser rifle or welder would not be able to penetrate it.
The thing must be almost as tough as a starship hull.
Indeed, Ensign, and considerably thinner. A remarkable achievement in metallurgical engineering.
You're a metallurgical engineering. What about this?
Nothing to report, Cap.
What about...
Nothing to report, Cap. Nothing to report, Cap.
Is there anything else to scan?
Nothing to report.
The letter Scythe and 17 was indeed mentioned in the data files we looked at just at the beginning of the mission. Okay, they give you a lot of information at the beginning of the mission. I feel like it's just a lot to take in.
There's nothing there requiring a ship's doctor. There's nothing there requiring a... There's nothing there requiring a ship's doctor.
Okay.
There's nothing there requiring a
Oh my
ship's
god,
doctor.
I don't mean to click that. Okay, let's go.
Can't say I like
It's amazing that I even went to the computer, because usually I don't.
Behind many examples of their architecture.
I can
It's a miracle. I just thought it'd be fun to Google some stuff. So I was gonna even skip that step. So I don't know. This game's just tricky, man. Pick up box.
You fail to obtain...
Pick up rock.
You fail to obtain...
Pick up... What's that over there?
The drill is unremarkable, except its aiming component is corroded and frozen in place. A storage box of some kind. I detect no dangerous substances. The mine shaft was drilled out of the lunar rock by a laser device similar to the one mounted in the ceiling.
Hey, it's not red. Usually when you scroll over items and you can click on them, it's red, but this one, you could click on it and it's not red. That's very confusing.
Nothing to report, Captain. The mine shaft was drilled out of the lunar rock. These are display panels for the laser drill. They are still functional. These are display...
Okay, I'm just trying to click on everything so we have all the information, because this seems like a very information-based mission.
There's nothing there requiring a... There's nothing there requiring a ship's doctor. There's nothing there requiring...
You failed to obtain. No, you can't get that. You can't get that. That's what Sierra would say. Okay, well, let's use the console.
Spock, why don't you check out those laser drill controls?
I don't see any place to serve coffee here.
But I guess so.
I don't see any place.
I don't see any place to serve coffee here.
here.
I don't see any place to serve coffee here. I don't see any place to serve coffee here. I don't see any place to serve coffee here. I don't.
Thanks. Yeah, Grim Fandango was pretty freaking hard too. I guess I would say Star Trek 25th Anniversary, then The Dig, then Grim Fandango for three hardest adventure games, I think. Dang you for making me install these games again. Oh, good luck. It's fun until you get into space combat, and then good luck to you. I made the laser.
Why don't you check out those?
Let's try laser setting 10.
Spock, why don't you check out
laser 100?
Captain, the machine requests the proper coordinates before it may perform this operation.
Anyone know some coordinates to laser?
There's nothing at the moment. From Spock, why don't you check out
1, 10, 100. Okay. And we need coordinates to laser.
There is nothing at the moment.
Got it.
There is nothing at the moment from me.
Can I please collect this? The Dig. Oh my god. Still to this day, the only point and click that involved pointing and clicking and holding. Still to this day. It's not that hard once you understand some of the puzzle styles. I mean, I think it's hard. And I guess what I'm saying is that I think it's harder than many other point and clicks. Because it's dumb. Sorry. Because the puzzles are ridiculous. And you point and click and hold! I haven't played Myst yet, some guy in a hat. So how do I can't rate Myst because I haven't played Myst. But it's on our list because we unlocked a Myst stream when I did my 12-hour stream. So... I picked up something.
A length of wire with some sort of connector at each end.
Neat. Let's use the wire on...
Nothing happens.
Something. On this thing?
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
This thing.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
Nothing happens.
It's a good one. I mean, it's very atmospheric. It's got a cool story. It's more serious than any of the other LucasArts games. But it's held back by its puzzles, which at the end of the day is what I like the most out of these games. But it has the atmosphere. It's like if The Dig and Day of the Tentacle had a baby, it would be perfect because it would have a nice aesthetic, unlike Day of the Tentacle's ugly aesthetic, but it would have good puzzles, unlike The Dig's bad puzzles. So if you could meld them together. Myst will be the new Overcooked 2. False. I think we just have to do a couple Frustration Fridays. I just got to do Mega Man 2. Maybe you go back to GoldenEye. Maybe a little Dark Souls 3. And then Myst. No problem. No, maybe we'll play Myst anytime. I don't know. I'm ready. You want to play Myst right now? Dare me to play Myst right now? I double dog dare me? I'll do it, Sleepy Owl. I'll do it. I'll Myst right now. I'll Myst everything. Hi, Acupunker. It's going good. How are you? We did a really cool mission, and now we're doing a mission that requires a PhD in math, so that's fun.
Nothing happens.
How are you doing? I dare you to play Myst in June 2023. I don't. That's too far. It's too far. Is there anywhere else to walk? Let's see. Play Myst. Yep. Yep. Yeah, we actually are gonna play Myst though. Let's have a few other games to play first. Hi, Blue Ranger. I want to play Police Quest. I've been pointing and clicking too long. I don't want to point and click anymore. I want to type and click. Did you say when you're playing? No, I didn't say when. I didn't say when. Chameleon. With my 5-month-old, yeah. Showing them real gaming. Okay, I'm gonna hit this rock. No, I'm gonna hit the laser.
That action would be complete.
You're illogical. I'm gonna hit this.
That's a phaser, not a flashlight, Jim.
I don't know why anyone would want to play Police Quest. I hear Police Quest 1 is actually fun. It's a text parser. It goes with our King's Quest, Space Quest, Quest for Glory. And, fun, probably? For funness. Nobody likes text parsers? False. I love text parsers. So, incorrect. Negative. Wrong. False. Absolutely wrong. The most wrong you've ever been. I love text parsers. What I don't like is pointing and clicking and holding. Yeah, are you new here? So, yeah. I literally played like so many text parsers already. I'm just innocently trying to speak in binary code and become a Vulcan over here, and chat's trying to troll me into trying to convince me I don't like text parsers. When everybody knows text parsers are more fun than point and clicks. The people who don't like text parsers, it's because they lack the creativity to puzzle solve creatively. All right? Pointing and clicking is like, oh, would you like to push or would you like to use? Text parsers are like, would you like to come up with a creative idea that no one's ever done before? Bam. Bam. Yes, I am wearing a Star Wars shirt for a Star Trek game. It's just it's just, you know, so like a microaggression. Yeah, Blue Ranger, it's cold today. How'd you know? Okay, anyway, so basically what I'm saying is if you want to see me be super creative in a text parser and have a really fun time, we'll play Police Quest probably next week. I'm not gonna play the later ones. Just the first one. Maybe the second one. I don't know. I've never played them before. But let's just start with the first one. But I want to play a text parser, and I'm running out of Sierra text parsers. That's not true. We still have Quest for Camelot, and we have Laura Bow and stuff. But Police Quest, I think, is like a short and sweet one. I don't have to do the whole series. I can just do one, and then never think about Police Quest ever again. Hi, Shaggy. Hello. Oh, that'd be fun. Scott Adams Adventure Games. Microaggressing nerds. Okay. All right, chat. So like, let's say you were in a weird lab with rocks and a laser, and you picked up a wire off the ground, and this pointy-eared space elf was like, hey, you need coordinates. And I was like, okay, what are the coordinates? And he was like, I don't know.
This technology is cruder and less efficient than the rest of the complex.
Like, hypothetically, what would you point and click on? If I could text right now, I would have beaten this game already if I could text right now. If I could text, I would have solved so many puzzles already. Pointing and clicking slows me down. The mouse is like a triangular wheel. It's like, oh, we invented a wheel, but it's triangular. That's what a point and click is like. If Police Quest doesn't go well, I'll just replay all the King's Quest games, but with the nicer graphics. Don't challenge me, chat. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll King's Quest all day.
You fail to obtain
You
anything.
fail!
You fail to...
All right, okay. Focus. So I use the wires on Spock's face.
Nothing happens.
That's not what I meant. I use the wires on the computer.
Nothing happens.
I look at the wires. No, I talk to the wires. I use the wires. Wait, I use the wires with... There's gotta be another room, right? There can't be only 2 rooms in this puzzle. There's probably somewhere I haven't walked to yet. Let's go for a walk. A little spicy? Yo, I guess it wasn't before. It's just now, Acupuncture, since you arrived. What did you do? Play Ninja Gaiden on the NES? Are you challenging me? I've got enough challenges going on right now with my Mega Man 2 beat Dr. Wily levels on Thursday challenge. Plus I'm playing one of the hardest point and clicks of all time. So I think I'm good right now, but I'll keep it in mind.
This panel is designed to receive an ID card to make the door open.
ID? Do you have an ID card? I don't have an ID card, but I have a wire that I can hot wire.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Okay, what happens if I use Spock on the keycard door?
My fingers are too large to fit into the slot.
Okay, use the ensign.
I don't think my phaser will do a lot of good, sir.
Okay, use this dude, the doctor.
My fingers don't fit, Jim.
Well, whose fingers fit? What? What? Your fingers don't fit. Okay, use the phaser.
Captain, if you destroy the lock, there will be no way to open the door.
That's bullshit and you know it. But okay. And the wire doesn't work. Maybe use the med kit?
Why would you want to do that?
I don't know.
Let's not go misusing a medical kit,
He's got
Jim.
skinny fingers, but do his hips lie?
Why would you want to do that? Let's not go misusing a medical kit, Jim.
If you play King's Quest 6 again, I will subscribe. Play King's Quest 8? Okay. But only if you subscribe. How many months in advance will you subscribe if I play King's Quest 8?
This panel has a slot in it rather than a keypad. The slot bears traces of triphosphorus silver, and power is currently running to it. I am recording the pattern of this lock into my tricorder.
Nice! He recorded the pattern of the lock into his tricorder. So does that mean now you can just like do it? Just do it.
My fingers are too large.
Yeah, okay, your fingers are too large, but like it's in your tricorder now. So just tricorder it.
This panel has a slot.
Okay, what if, because it's powered, we connect the wires to the power.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Bitch. Sorry, excuse my language. Use this on this.
This door is made from remarkably dense alloys.
The thing must be almost...
Indeed, Ensign.
Okay, fine. Use Spock on this door. Over there. Over there.
What do you want me to do?
No, not you. You.
We're safe from the cosmos.
No, not... Okay.
What do you want me to do?
The clicking in this game is excruciating.
We must find a way to bypass its lock system.
Okay, so I have to bypass the lock system. My fingers are too big, so I scan it with my tricorder and I have wire, but I can't hotwire it. What if I take my newfound data and now input into this computer?
These are display panels for the laser. I used the keycard pattern scanned from the lock to program the drill. It should now be able to make a template of the keycard in the rock.
Sick!
Spock, why don't you check out those
Did you see what I just did? Did I do it? Did I make a pattern in the rock? I made a pattern.
You failed to obtain anything.
Okay, maybe I have to do a different one. Maybe it's the next one.
Spock, why don't you check it?
It's 10. And then I go pick up this rock.
You failed to obtain...
Yeah, some people are losing their badges. Banned. It's because I'm banning them all with my mind. Use a replicator to create tiny hands. That's such a funny solution, but it's almost what we did. We're creating tiny hands with rock. What I did was do something really smart, so just clap. All right. I'm very tired today. I don't know what happened to me. Sometimes I'm like my normal self, and then sometimes I'm like, hello? Are you okay? What I did was use my tricorder to scan the machine, which scanned the fingerprint thing, and then I used the fingerprint thing on the laser thing, and the laser thing is gonna make a thing out of rock.
You failed to obtain... You failed to obtain...
That's what I did. How do I do it? This game's so hard.
Spock, why don't you check out those...
Okay, let's try 100. Oh, it worked that time! Mother hecker. Okay, look, go over there. Go over there. Bro. Okay, click, maybe I look at it with my eyeball.
The laser drill has cut a template for the keycard in the stone.
Can I go touch it? Let's go touch it. You can't get over there. Use it with your wire. I don't know, it's the only item I have.
Nothing happens.
Yeah. Okay, maybe I scan it? No, that doesn't make sense. Well, let's try it anyway.
Nothing to report, Captain.
Pick it up. It doesn't work. So, we need something to insert, maybe like the med kit?
Why would you want to do that? Let's not go misusing a medical kit, Jim.
True, acupuncture. It takes a lot of energy, apparently. Ugh. So high maintenance. So there's a thing in a rock. I need a mold. Yeah, well, that's the mold. I need like a goo. I need to goo it. Maybe this guy can goo it.
He looks at you with a puzzled expression.
I look at you with a puzzled expression. Who invited you? What do we have in our bag? Phaser, tricorder, wire, medkit. And my character literally can't walk over there? Oh, he's walking. You just have to click the right pixel. Classic. Okay, talk to it.
You get no response.
Hi, Justinian. Hello. I don't know why. I just want to use the wire.
Nothing happens.
It's because it's the only item we've picked up. Maybe... How do I imprint it into my face?
The laser drill has cut a template for the keycard in the stone.
I need goo that can solidify. Exactly. I need goo that can solidify. I need goo that can solidify. Sorry, I just wanted you guys to get the nostalgia of hearing that sound. Okay. There's gotta be goo around here somewhere. Ah! Oh fuck. I just got scared by the Simon machine. Why is it so loud? Maybe there's some goo outside. Like maybe we can use sand? I have a challenge for you. If you can beat Simon, I will subscribe. Okay, wait, what's this?
You fail to obtain anything.
There's like sand on the ground. Okay, I'm going outside. I'm gonna pick up a rock.
You fail to
beat Simon. Like, what does that even mean? Simon can't be beat. It goes on forever. You guys want to see me do a round with Simon?
You fail to obtain.
So you're telling me I can't get rock or sand? Oh my god, I have the hiccups. Why is everyone so ripped? You gotta be ripped to be in Starfleet. Do it? Okay. You mixed up Simon. Yeah, Boppet can be beat. I would know. I'm a Boppet champion. Simon, however, has a mustache attached to it. Every item in this stream room has a mustache attached to it. Okay. Okay, ready? Da-da-da-da! Green. Oh. Red. Was it yellow? You jerk. This is the finale of Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Okay, cool. Wow, that was really good. Okay, awesome. Okay, good times. I did it. Everybody must remain subscribed. Thank you. Oh, I hope there isn't a timer in this level, because we just wasted a lot of time. Woo! Simon says, get wrecked. Okay, so I can't use my face. I can't use a rock. Can I use a rock? Can I pick up this rock? I can't use that rock.
You failed to obtain any.
I can't use a sweater. I can't obtain anything. Is there anything else in this box?
You failed to obtain.
I don't know. Does anyone have any ideas on how to put a goo into a thing?
There's nothing there requiring a ship's doctor.
Do what comes naturally to you. Why does this sound so wrong? I need goo.
That's a phaser, not a...
I'm an adult. I'm an adult. Do what comes naturally to you? You want... Jim2 in chat wants Kirk to urinate in the template in the rock? That's so weird. Don't do... That's so strange. Why would you suggest that?
You failed to obtain...
Oh, maybe I can pick up different rocks.
You failed to obtain...
What comes naturally to me? Throwing rocks does come very naturally to me. There was a time where I swear the chat didn't get saved with VODs, and I always thought it was so funny that I could like be like, oh my god, Sleepy Owl in chat says I'm the best streamer ever in the whole world. That's so nice. Thank you, Sleepy Owl. And the VODs would never know. 5 Shambling. Okay, rocks comes naturally to me, but in a room full of rocks, I cannot acquire any rocks. What if I shoot the rocks?
Don't you remember the primal?
Yeah, shush.
Violence will not solve.
What if I want a rock, though? Can I move the laser to be somewhere else? Okay, what if...
Spock, why don't you check out?
I lasered again.
Captain, the template would be damaged by...
What if
Spock,
I
why don't you
just
check
ignore
out?
you, though?
Captain,
Where do I get the rock, though? Yeah, Sleepy Owl's so generous. So kind and generous and nice. There's rocks everywhere, and I can't pick them up. How do I pick it up? Hi, Sheds!
You failed to obtain anything.
You might have been distracted by Simon? Was there an answer outside? Really? My thought of going outside was actually correct? Because I really didn't think it was. It seemed very wrong to me. It seemed like a very Nalvara attempt to solve something. Can I just look at the ground here? What is this?
This looks like some kind of security lock with heavy-duty doors.
Why is there like fall leaves on the ground? See, maybe I can just pick up one of these rocks?
You failed to obtain any...
Okay, hold on. Yeah, I wanted sand from outside. That was my original idea. Oh!
You retrieve a
rock. Oh my god! It looks just like in Quest for Glory! Yeah, I'm so good at throwing rocks. This is what comes naturally to me. Jim was right. It wasn't peeing. Okay, so now I have a rock. Rock collecting! What's my throwing skill at? Better be 400. I didn't grind in Quest for Glory for nothing. Use rock in hole.
Captain, with the 3K AG content of the surface rocks and the tricorder scan of the pattern inside the lock, I believe the laser drill can be used to fashion the ID card needed to open the sealed door in the other chamber.
Every time Spock talks, it just makes me want to take a nap. It's so peaceful. Use... Is this Spock? On computer. Laser. I did it, and I did the correct laser first try. So now I can pick it up. Oh my gosh, genius! This is so fun! Don't pee on anyone's ice cream. Thank you, exactly. Exactly. And then I use the key card on the door. Woo! Woohoo! So I was on the right path. I didn't believe. Because this game is a pixel hunting nightmare. That's really fun though. Hi,
This
JRC.
appears to be the brain of Scythe. There are two identical but isolated computers that communicate with a third, which controls the launch of missiles.
Ooh, spicy. Yay! Thanks, Jaggy. Hi, JRC. Thanks. Is it Blyric or Bleeric? Let me know if I'm wrong on all accounts. Okay, so we've got some missiles to deal with. That's cool. Let's use the computer.
Mr. Spock, why don't you take a look at those computers?
Hack the planet! Hi, Mega Man. Oh, be lyric. That makes more sense than all the things that I said. I apologize.
Omega unit. Estimated time to optimal launch range is 1.31 hours adjusted.
Wait, what? Sorry. I was distracted.
Mr. Spock, why don't you take...
Someone write this down. 1.31 hours.
Omega unit. Estimated time to optimal launch range is 1.31 hours adjusted.
You're a nostalgia fest today? Oh, I think that's me all the time. I've become a walking, talking nostalgia machine.
You fail to obtain. I
need Spock to use this computer.
Mr. Spock, why don't you take a...
Hack the planet! 1.31 hours. I know Sleepy Owl was wrong, because Sleepy Owl's always lying.
Alpha unit. Estimated time to optimal launch
3.21. Chat, write this down.
Please.
Thank you, please. 1.31 and whatever that said.
Mr. Spock, why don't you take a...
3.21.
Side operations center.
Sleepy Owl. That's funny. I trust Chameleon. Chameleon definitely wrote it down. Chameleon can be trusted.
You fail to obtain.
Touch the missile. Okay, touch this thing.
This computer doesn't have a keyboard.
No numpad run!
There is nothing at the moment from...
Well, we don't need where we're going, we don't need keyboards. Kirk.
This computer controls the launch.
Oh, wait, let's use our tricorder. I always forget I have a tricorder.
This computer directly controls the missile launch system. There is no way to interface with it directly, but the other two computers are accessible.
Okay, so...
A crude uranium-235 nuclear device with lithium beryllium shells to increase heavy particle fallout. Readings indicate an extremely high radiation level beyond those doors. It would be fatal to proceed beyond them.
How's it going, Mega Man? Happy Tuesday. We're playing Mega Man on Thursday. I'm gonna beat Mega Man 2. Can you believe it? I don't believe it.
Mr. Spock, why don't you
take a look? I'll believe it when I see it. Okay, so like there's computers and we need them to line up and communicate the missile launch and that's it.
Welcome to Side Operations Center. Omega unit. Estimated time.
So, oh, maybe I could plug them in. Yeah, plug them in. Ow. Plug them in.
The connector snaps into place.
It worked. New music. On Thursday. I'm being in on Thursday because I'm away on Friday, so we're having Frustration Friday on Thursday this week. Okay.
Mr. Spock, why don't you take a look?
See if the computer says something different now.
Welcome to Side Operations.
The launched missiles will run out of fuel before they reach Proxtree. They will drift into the sun and burn up.
Kirk to Enterprise, how are the transporters, Scotty?
They're operational again, Captain. We're ready to bring you back at any time.
Bring us home.
Oh, sick. I did it. I beat the mission, maybe. I don't know. I miss O'Brien. He's the best. There should be a video game of just
Message
O'Brien.
from Starfleet.
On screen, Lieutenant.
We have read your report on the problems at Proxima 3 and evaluate your performance at
6%.
You
How
and your
did
crew
I
receive
lose
3
4%?
commendation points. The top brass at Starfleet are impressed. Outstanding work, Jim.
Hard to believe that Earth came so close to the brink itself.
Vulcans, too. Both, in the end, looked into the abyss and came to the only logical conclusion.
Logic? Humans? I'm dreaming, Jim.
Sometimes it is harder and braver to make peace rather than war.
Sounds like emotion had its part to play in a positive sense, too.
I don't know about you, but I'd like to bid an emotional goodbye to Alpha Proxima myself.
Take us out of orbit, Mr. Suda.
Nice! I did it! I got 3 points. Woo! We're on the final mission.
Vengeance.
Vengeance! Oh, that sounds dangerous and bad.
Captain's log. We are arriving at the last known position of the USS Republic, which reported that it was under attack 12 hours ago.
Captain, the ship's sensors have picked up what appears to be a starship. Minimal life support, minimal engine power, and only 2 life forms, one on the bridge, the other in sickbay. Both appear to be gravely injured. It is the Republic.
Spicy! Thank you for the follows on my channel. Thank you for following.
Scott, come with me. Mr. Scott, you have the con.
I don't even have to do anything.
I'm preparing an information packet for Starfleet. Shall I send it or wait for you to return?
Send it now. If a hostile ship arrives, head immediately for Starbase 24. Wait until we get back. No sense giving Starfleet incomplete information. If anyone else arrives, beam us aboard and raise shields immediately.
Send it now?
If a hostile ship...
I think. Sensors. Resistance is futile. If anyone says futile, you're banned.
Jim, what kind of butcher would do something like this?
I don't know, Bones. We're too far from the Klingon and Romulan borders for it to be one of their ships.
Enterprise to Captain Kirk.
Kirk here. What is it, Scott?
We picked up a distress signal. It appears a trading vessel is having a wee bit of trouble with their warp drive. What condition is the Republic in?
It's a mess, Scotty. Life support's functioning, but that's about it.
I've done a primary scan of the Republic's systems. Main and auxiliary power is out. Life support is stable. I also read that communications are operable.
Should we beam you back, Captain?
Do the sensors read any other ships in the sector?
Besides the trade vessel, this sector is clear, sir.
Mr. Scott, we will continue here. Assist the trade ship and return here. If we need assistance, we'll contact you.
You sure you'll be all right, Captain?
Yes, Scotty, just don't take too long. Kirk out.
Kirk out.
Well, gentlemen, let's see if we can reestablish
I'm going to
power.
start ending the streams with
Don't
Nalva
forget,
out.
There's another survivor on board. We've got to find him.
Oh, there's a survivor on board. Okay, save the game. Nalva out. I'm just kidding. Wow, we did it. Futile. The walkthrough I'm reading ends with, I haven't been able to beat this yet. I hate this. They got actual voice. This is actually William Shatner and Leonard Nimoy and the whole gang. The real peeps, Mr. T. Now out. This is exciting. I took a screenshot because I'll forget if we don't finish today. Enterprise will proceed to the Alpha. No, that's not the right screenshot. No, did it not take a screenshot? Oh no, it did. Okay. The ship sensors have picked up what appears to be a starship minimal life support, minimal engine power, and only 2 life forms. One on the bridge, the other in sickbay. Both appear to be gravely injured. All right, let's get on it. Also, I really do like the bright colors of this game too. Someone mentioned that earlier, and I agree. Okay. So, first things first. Scan shit.
Captain, records indicate that this ship was attacked by a Constitution-class starship.
Any idea of which one it was?
I am reading the record of the transponder signal, NCC 1701. It's the Enterprise, Captain.
Someone must have tampered with the computer records.
May I remind you, Doctor, that the main computer of a Constitution-class starship has safeguards against such an intrusion. Furthermore, I do not see any discrepancies in any of the files that I am able to access.
This is a spicy final mission we're on here. We shot the Republic? The Empire did nothing wrong. That's why I was wearing the Tarkin outfit all along. Because we shot the Republic. What a twist. It was in front of you all along, and you didn't know.
There are no more computer entries accessible.
Well, that's exciting.
There are no more computer...
Okay.
Nothing to report. Nothing to report, Captain.
We did this.
Tricorder readings indicate that the ship is running on minimal battery power. Only life support and essential systems are currently running.
I think maybe it was like a temporal a shift in the rift in the time continuum. This will either be a Mirror Universe episode or wait, is Mirror Universe in TOS? This is gonna be a time episode. For sure. Okay, let's go for a walk. Do you know what any of those words mean? Time. Temporal. At first, okay, I wasn't sure. I wasn't 100% sure. Turbo lift reference panel. Oh, right. Spock with a goatee. How could I forget? How could I forget? Turbo lift status 1, operational 2, operational 3, destroyed 4 damage. What do I do here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Maybe I click things. Maybe I click enter. Maybe I don't know. Exit? No. Okay. I itch my ear. Evil Spock. Yeah, but Evil Spock might be in this. So it'll either be a temporal episode or a Mirror Universe. That's my guess.
This turbo lift cannot reach that area of the ship.
Oh, I think I figured it out. Okay, so engineering, sick bay, auxiliary control, bridge. So there's someone injured on the bridge and there's someone injured in sick bay. I say we go to sick bay first. Hey, are you dead?
There's nothing more I can do.
He's dead. Okay, I tried.
There's far too much debris to be cleared by hand.
Oh, good thing I shoot stuff. He's dead, Jim.
Captain, the support beam for the ceiling is damaged here. There will be no way to safely clear out the debris without a replacement.
I shoot again. Does it just do the same thing?
Captain, the support beam for the ceiling.
Cute. Okay, I leave. It's just like a recurring animation. To the bridge then, because that's where the other dead guy is. And McCoy was like, you have to save immediately. Oh wait, oh that's where we were before. Oh god, we were just on the bridge. Save this man, McCoy, what are you doing? I like who just casually jaunts over.
Died just a few moments ago.
Oh.
Can you bring him back?
What do you think, he's a Q?
Punctured lung, nerve damage, brain damage, fractured arm and ribs. It's a miracle he lasted as long as he did. He's not coming back, Jim.
You think it's because I took too long? Why? Because I just went on a tiny elevator ride to sick bay, checked a dead guy, shot the wall a couple times, and then sauntered back slowly? Do you think that has anything to do with the fact that he's dead, chat?
Why would you want to do that?
Well, okay, so then, I mean, we've done what we came here to do. What else do you want from me? I checked on the 2 life signs. They're dead. Confirmed dead. Okay. Let's go to engineering.
This turbo lift cannot reach...
Your mom can't reach it. Okay, weapons.
Turbo lift access is blocked by an extremely high radiation level. This turbo lift cannot...
Well then, what do you stinking want from me? Auxiliary control. Oh, another dead guy. You okay? You alright over there?
This person's dead, Jim.
Okay. Okay, I shouldn't laugh. But it's very Star Trek to not care about random dead people, especially if they have red shirts.
The panel has been fastened shut with some kind of sealant.
Interesting. What was that? I saw a pixel to click.
You retrieve the molecular saw.
Ooh! Should I save? I guess I'm saving.
Save, new, replace.
I'm saving with that guy dead. Okay, ... I got a molecular saw. I bet you wish you had one.
Nothing happens.
Damn it. I saw the
Nothing
guy.
Happens. Nothing happens.
Okay. I saw the door.
The molecular saw will not penetrate a security door. Nothing happens.
Your mom won't penetrate a security door. Okay. I'm not sure the 2 survivors will be happy to see the crew of the ship that fucked up their ship and killed their crew. True. But it's not us. We don't have goatees. If we see if this becomes a mirror universe episode, I'm ready. At a moment's notice. I'll be ready. My mom called. She said you're right. Thank you. Thanks. Okay, so I got a saw, I've got a dead guy, I've got a loose cable, and a thing that I can't get into. Let's look at it again.
The panel has been fastened shut.
I just remembered that I had my window open all day today, and I'm saying some pretty foul things. If you don't know that I'm playing a Star Trek game. I'm playing a Star Trek game! Only the squirrels heard me. Mira Nalvara is probably a fan of the Republic. Mira Nalvara killed the Republic ship. Oh, this is something I can open, I bet. You want to bet? Open the vent. Use the saw to open the vent.
Nothing happens.
You idiot. You take
fail
the vent.
to obtain...
Okay, maybe somewhere else.
The door is jammed shut.
How did I get here? Where's the elevator? Okay. Maybe now with my saw, I return to the bridge. It's not hot today. It's like 16 degrees. It was a heat wave, and then now it's not a heat wave. So...
Nothing happens.
Speak for yourselves.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
I'm not talking about dead bodies or dead people. It's just a video game. Look at me throttle stuff.
The molecular saw easily cuts through the beam, separating it from the hull. You pick up the beam. It's a little heavy, but you manage it.
I picked up a beam. I now have a beam. Oh, I know where to put the beam.
Nothing happened.
I know where to put the beam because I'm a puzzle wizard. Let's go.
This turbo lift.
That's not what I want. I want sick bay. Yeah. And then you put the beam there. Yeah, baby! And then you zap it.
The ceiling appears stable. We should now be able to use Turbo Lift 2, Captain.
Yeah, I'm like puzzle solving, like it's nobody's business over here.
Save new game.
You probably sound crazier yelling out clarifications to imagined eavesdroppers than you do just yelling obscenities from inside your apartment.
That's okay. Thanks for the 222 bits. I appreciate it. Hi, Archie. Oh, good night, Anna. Wait, this is just another turbo lift? Does this take me to new places? Oh, now I can go to engineering.
Captain, I'm picking up a functioning energy source in the immediate vicinity.
That turbo lift took me to engineering, chat. There's another dead guy. I'm pretty sure he's dead.
He's dead, Jim.
He's dead, Jim. That's my new YouTube video in chat. Oh my god.
You fail to obtain any...
Spock power source. Spock found a power source nearby.
I failed to see the... I'm picking up a high-energy power source somewhere under the debris. I recommend caution, Captain.
Okay, then I shoot the debris cautiously.
Oh my God, Jim, is that what I think it is?
Yes, Doctor. It is a portable fusion power pack.
A few centimeters lower with that phaser and half this section would be history, not to mention us.
That's why I did it cautiously.
Actually, Doctor, 3.2 centimeters. And based on our proximity to the explosion and the angle of the beam.
Thank you, Spock. I think we get the point.
Nice. I did it cautiously. I'm a genius.
You pick up the portable fusion power pack.
Obviously, I'm going to use the portable fusion power pack to power something somewhere. On the bridge, maybe.
You fail to obtain...
OBS. Oh man, there's another room. Okay. It's hard when there's a lot of rooms, and this level has a lot of rooms. You could just stop.
This is much too heavy to lift.
It is illogical to use this machine before we have something connected to it.
Okay. I connect this to it.
Nothing happens.
Are you guys standing on my cable? I can't see under your feet.
You fail to obtain any... These are the impulse engines for the Republic.
There's, like, I need cables, right? I need some sort of cable management.
This is much too...
Something...
It is illogical to use this machine before we have something...
What is the machine, Spock?
This is a junction box used for temporary rerouting of engineering circuits. This is a junction box used for temporary rerouting of engineering circuits.
Okay. Excuse me. I want to save the
new game.
I think we now take the box that we... Hey, there's a dead guy. Wait.
Why would you want to do that?
Wait. Oh, he left. He abandoned the dead guy. Let's go back. We take the power pack that we just got, maybe, and we use it to get wiring?
This person's dead, Jim.
Maybe? The only other idea I had was maybe, like, scan some stuff.
This is an engineering circuit junction box. It is used for temporary rerouting of power. Without using one of these devices set to the proper impedance, an overload can occur. The impulse engines are intact, Captain. We could use the fusion reactors from the impulse engines to restore power, but the lines have been severed to the power regulator.
Can we reroute the power lines?
We should be able to, Captain, if we can find a suitable supply of power cable. We will need to route the power through a junction box so we can set an impedance level. A direct connection to the regulator would cause an overload.
So maybe I have this. I need cabling. Anybody seen cabling? I haven't seen any cabling, but let's go look around. Any cabling in here? Maybe I can take this stuff.
You fail to obtain any...
There's some cables on the wall. Okay, there must be somewhere else. Let's try sick bay, bridge. What about the transporter room? Pixel hunting.
You fail to obtain...
What is that, Pixel?
A large piece of equipment has fallen through the ceiling. The area looks extremely unstable. Fortunately, the entry to the transporter room is near.
Is this gonna kill me? Where's the entry? Okay, let's try shooting it.
Captain, it would be unwise to use your phaser considering the already extensive damage sustained by the Republic.
It says the entrance to the transporter room is near, but I don't see a transporter room. Maybe in here? Oh, I found it. I see some stuff on the wall.
You fail to obtain...
Let's use the transporter.
Spock, please check.
Maybe we can transport some cable here?
The impulse engines are not generating any power for this system.
There is nothing at the moment for me to do.
Maybe we use this room later. I'm trying to see if there's any cabling anywhere that I can click on. But it's tricky. I don't think it's here. Okay. Maybe we come back to this room later. You could make your next medical physical exam that much more painful. Oh, man. Why does McCoy get away with calling the captain by his first name? They're just, you know, they're tight. They're friends. They're friendly.
You failed to obtain...
You think this lady's dead? She looks a little bit dead.
This person's dead, Jim.
At least you don't have to die every time you make a mistake. It has
This
killed me a
person's
few
dead.
times. We got killed a few times. We've game overed a couple times, but yeah, it's not as mean as Sierra. Unlike those other games that kill you at every opportunity.
Turbo lift access is blocked by an extremely high radiation level. This turbo lift
What if I don't see any cables? Have you seen cables? What happens if I go in here? Is this a room I've never been in before? Oh! Oh!
I can't believe it. That's Brittany Murata. I knew her from my academy days. We studied alien history together.
Help her! She's dying!
She's in bad shape, Jim. I've tried to stabilize her, but it doesn't look good.
No! You won't get us!
Murata, what happened?
They said it was the Enterprise. They had visual confirmation.
What about the Enterprise?
You killed us, Jim. We were friends for you. I trusted you.
It wasn't the Enterprise, Murata.
There's nothing more I can do.
Oh! Okay, but did Jim look like this? Or did Jim look like this? I guess we'll never know. How's this guy doing?
You get no response.
He's dead. I think this looks clickable.
You retrieve the medical drill.
Ooh, medical drill.
You fail
Wait,
to
what's this
obtain...
other pixel?
You pick up the empty
You like how there's like all these little pixels on this table that are so hard to see? Okay, so I can use maybe this thing on this lady?
That will accomplish nothing, Jim.
No, por qué? What about the medical drill?
That will accomplish nothing, Jim.
Drill this guy.
Nothing happens.
Okay. Might look exactly like Nal with a mustache. You have bangs. That's the secret. Okay, my job here is done. Adios.
Well,
Maybe we
gentlemen,
get
let's see
points
if
for
we
each
can
person we can
re-establish
save.
power.
Well, so far I've saved 0 people, so how many points is that? 0. 0 points acquired thus far. Wait, did they just say something important? I wasn't listening. Okay, so let's
This
go.
turbo lift cannot reach that area of the ship.
Fudge. Maybe I can drill some stuff? I went the wrong way. You had 2 bangs before me? Oh my god. I have a beard. Does that mean I'm from the mirror universe? Yes. Exactly.
Turbo lift access.
Maybe I use the drill.
Nothing happens.
I don't know. Restore power? Yeah, okay, that's true. I do need to do that. I don't know where to get cables, though. Maybe I can use this thing?
Nothing happens.
Maybe it's in the bridge. The bridge has cables, right? Thanks, D-Kid. Thanks for that clip. How did I get here again? There was a turbo lift. I have to take a turbo lift to a turbo lift? how do I get to the other turbo lift? It's not here. Does anyone remember where the other turbo lift was? I thought it was over here, but I don't seem to be able to... Oh, maybe I click it?
You fail to obtain...
What is this?
Nothing to report, Captain.
These ladders are used when turbo lifts are unavailable. Unfortunately, it is blocked by debris and a small smoldering fire.
A small fire is blocking the way.
This turbo lift. This turbo lift.
It's gotta be one of the... Oh, fudge. I heard you like turbo lifts, so you put some turbo lifts in your turbo lift. How could this be, though? How did I get here? It's not from the transporter room. It's not the weapons bay. It's not the bridge. It's not... Oh, maybe auxiliary control?
This turbo lift.
It's gotta be the sick bay, then. Yeah. Oh, wait. Never mind. It's these dead people. And then I go down, maybe. Hi, Calculus. Hello. And then now I can go back to the bridge. Sneaky. Okay, so I just want to look at what we got.
This is an empty hypodermic injector.
Okay.
This is a laser drill.
Laser drill. I use the laser drill.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
I need some cabling.
Nothing
that guy's
happens.
head?
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing
Has
happens.
anyone seen anything that looks laserable?
Nothing
You can
happens.
tell me. I'll allow it. Maybe I already got the beam from here, so the answer to this is actually here somewhere. Oh, maybe this cable? Maybe I use this here?
Nothing happens.
Oh.
Nothing happens.
Maybe I use it here.
The drill easily breaks through the seal of the panel.
Oh, right, because it was sealed shut. I remember now.
The panel opens easily.
I did it. I opened the panel with my drill.
A knot of debris is jamming the gear mechanism.
A knot of debris. Do you have a particular favorite episode, Trek? Yeah. The Inner Light is my favorite episode of Star Trek.
The debris is jammed in too tight.
Okay, the debris is jammed in too tight. I use this.
The drill is not powerful enough to cut through the debris.
What if I use the saw?
The saw is too bulky to reach the jammed debris.
What if I use this? Oh, the medical.
The hypo is empty.
Oh, we need to put something in the hypo injector.
This is an empty hypodermic injector.
Hypodermic injector. What do you put in a hypodermic injector? Hypodermic stuff? Blood?
Nothing happens.
I assume because the hypodermic injector seems like it works on the pan on the debris, so I need to fill it with something. I need to fill it with something that'll get cut through debris. It depends if you're looking to party. A little bit of a party. The Inner Light is amazing. Yeah, The Inner Light is like one of the best episodes of any sci-fi show ever. I have a lot of favorites though. That link in chat has all my favorites.
That will accomplish.
Nothing happens.
Yeah, it's like a syringe, right? So what if I want to fill the syringe with what would clean debris? I guess like water. vinegar.
Turbo lift access is blocked by this turbo lift.
I went the wrong way. There's so many rooms in this level. If it follows the same pattern, it's probably, unless actually, I was gonna say it's probably in a different room. But what is this?
This corridor leads to auxiliary control.
Oh.
It is a real mess.
I can go in there.
The door is jammed shut.
Oh, the door's jammed shut. I can't go in there. So, bridge. Maybe I inject this.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Any ideas?
Nothing
Friends?
happens.
On injecting something that'll clean debris.
Nothing happens.
I don't think I have any EpiPens. Spock blood? Is that true? Is that a thing? I do have a saw. Yeah, Matty. I have a saw and I have a laser cutter.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Doesn't look like I can use it on Spock.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Yeah, if only I had Mud's Miracle Degrimer. Hi, Rollercore. Hello. Maybe I can use my computer thing, my tricorder, on the thing. No, he doesn't tell me. So there's debris in this panel that needs to be cleaned, and I'm thinking I need to use the injector on the debris, so I need to inject something into the injector that I will then deject onto the debris. Yeah, your guide solves it a completely different way. It's probably because I'm not doing it the 100% way, I'm doing it the 60% way or whatever by accident. But yeah, that makes sense. Okay, we'll just have to keep rolling around. I think it's sick bay, and then we go through this door. Wait, what's that?
This is a length of heavy-duty insulated power cable.
I need that. I need power cable. Oh my god, it's so hard to see pixels in this game. It's crazy.
You've taken the cable.
Nice! Oh, well, that's good. That's really good. Okay. Can I show what the overall goal of the mission is? The mission right now is to get cabling to power this machine, which I am now... We're trying to restore power to this ship.
Nothing happens.
Mother. Okay, what if we use this thing?
Nothing happens.
I thought we would just use this cable on the machinery. Maybe over here? Oh, okay. Did it. I did it. I had to click the right pixel.
You connect a length of cable between the regulator circuits in the junction box.
Nice. Now what do you think, Spock? What's your verdict?
It is illogical to use this machine before we have something connected to it.
There's a soft lock maybe coming up? Oh
Save
god.
New game. Replay. Delete. Previous. Cancel. Save. Replay.
I forget where we saved. I'll save on didn't murder. Dead body. There's dead bodies on every screen. What if I want to connect
Nothing happens.
This machine to this machine.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
But it doesn't seem to
Nothing
let
happens.
me. It's a soft lock that has its own page on GOG support. That's not a good sign.
This is a junction box used for temporary rerouting of engineering circuits. This is a length of heavy-duty insulated power cable. A portable fusion power pack.
I've got a power pack, but I can't connect the power pack to my thing, you know? Maybe I have to connect it somewhere else. Like, maybe I give it to Spock.
Nothing happens.
Maybe I connect it up here.
Nothing happens.
Or here.
Nothing happens.
Or here.
Nothing happens.
Or here.
Nothing happens.
Or here.
Nothing happens.
I really thought that was
Nothing
right.
happens.
So if it's not right, then I don't know. I guess we'll just keep looking for something to inject. There is a soft lock in Monkey Island. I think I know what it is, too. Is it the one where you die at the bottom of the ocean?
This turbo lift cannot...
Oh, what about this goo? The goo looks very suspicious, right? Oh man, I can't click on the goo.
Nothing happens.
But why is there weird
Nothing
goo?
happens.
How could there just be coincidentally goo? Do any of your guides have the answer to the syringe? Let me look at it.
This is an empty hypodermic injector.
I'm gonna look at my guide and see if it says anything about injector. It's not even listed in this guide. That's not a good sign. Okay. How could you not even... What do you mean it's not mentioned in the guide?
This is an empty hypodermic injector.
Hypodermic? This guide does not use the injector at all. Oh, interesting. That's a different soft lock than I was thinking of. All right. So... What? We connected the cable to the thing. Have we been here before? Yeah, we have. Are you drunk? Oh, here's more cable! You see that pixel hidden amongst the other pixels?
You pick up a length of cable.
Okay, so then maybe we just... Now maybe we're good. We go back to... What room was it? Fudge. Auxiliary control?
This turbo lift cannot...
Was it engineering? And then we go here. Yeah, the guides for this game are very, they're not that great. And then I connect the cable to this thing.
Nothing happens.
Okay, no. I connect it over here. Yeah, there are different ways to solve this game, so it's really tricky.
You connect a length of cable between the impulse engine and the junction box.
Seems good, right?
Save, new, replace.
And then now Spock can use it.
Please select an impedance.
Spock?
Captain, the wrong setting on this particular device may cause the fusion reactors to melt down. We will have to do some research to determine the correct setting.
Research.
This is an engineering circuit junction.
What if I now use the power pack on it?
Nothing happens.
Well, how am I supposed to do the research? What do you want me to do? Maybe I scan it?
There's nothing there.
Scan it with, we'll call her.
Kirk to Enterprise. Kirk to Enterprise.
Enterprise here. We're still tracking the...
Yes, Uhura. Just wanted a status.
Okay. Yeah, Leonard Nimoy would be a great, like, audiobook reader. Spock, you know, I just say just go for it. Just trust your gut.
Spock?
Captain, the wrong setting on this particular device may cause the fusion reactors to melt down. We will have to do some research to determine the correct
setting. How do I do
setting.
research? Does anyone know how to do research in this game?
There is nothing at the moment for me to do there.
Because I don't know how.
I failed to see the...
How do you...
Captain, this is the fusion mixture regulator for the impulse engines. There is currently no power running to it.
So if there's no power running to it, I use my power thing and I click it here,
Nothing
and
happens.
then it works. Okay, maybe we need to go power... maybe we need to power, like, the computer on the bridge to get information, to use the computer. That's smart. Let's go do that.
This turbo lift cannot reach...
My guide is so off right now. I just closed the tab. That's probably smart. How did I get here? Oh, right. Sick bay. You go through sick bay and then you go down. Go to engineering and look around. Okay, can I just test the first theory? There's a computer around here, right? We tried to use it earlier, I think.
Main computer banks. They appear to have been damaged.
Okay, maybe I'm wrong. What if I use this here?
Nothing happens.
Darn you!
Nothing happens.
Yeah, I said darn.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
There's something in this room that's not powered.
You are on what's left. You are on what's left of the main computer banks. They appear to have been damaged.
Well, fix them, noob. Use the laser.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
IBMXCO.
Tricorder readings indicate that the ship is running on minimal battery power. There are no more computer entries accessible from this station.
Okay, so back to engineering.
This turbo lift cannot reach that area of the ship.
It's so frustrating that you have to keep going through different turbo lifts. Based on how difficult this is, I actually feel like I'm doing pretty good. Like, we've solved a fair amount of puzzles here. So, I'm in engineering.
This corridor leads to the Republic's engineering section.
Uh-huh.
You fail to obtain anything.
This is the engineering room. I don't know. I think we're a little bit... I have a feeling that we're not going to beat the game today. Just like a tiny... I don't know. It's just like a gut feeling. Just my force senses tingling. I should take notes. Because I'm not going to remember. I'm going to play Mega Man on Thursday. Go camping, and then I'll be like, what the frick is this game? I think we should finish it. I'm having fun. Are you guys having fun? It's the last mission. We should probably just finish it, right? Need to use syringe on panel. Put something in it. Ow! I'm writing. Oh man. Need to do research? You're having fun? Okay, good. Good. Oh, thanks, Jim. That'd be great. I know we have to get the research. Okay, save that hint. Somewhere on board, I'm assuming, right? We need to do research. We have this like power thing. Engineering is important. I think we're doing pretty good. Like, we've solved quite a few puzzles in this last mission in the last like half hour. The fact that we've only been playing this for 3 streams is pretty good. But I think hopefully we're not soft locked.
Save new replace.
I'm gonna save on okay ... Yeah, we beat a couple missions today. If anybody missed the beginning, you can watch the VOD. We beat 2 missions today, 5 and 6, and now we're on 7. So pretty good. Thursday we're gonna play Mega Man 2 because it's Frustration Friday because I'm not here on Friday. I'm sorry. I'm going away for the first time in a little while, long while. Going camping. So that's the end. I gotta go eat some dinner. I'm pretty hungry. Oh my god, I made pizza last night with the fresh dough that I got from the bakery, the pizza dough, and it was so good. It was so good. It was just like pizza dough and sauce and cheese and some chicken. It was so good. It was so good. I did go to a cottage, yeah, but this time I'm going camping. This time I'm going camping. It's a little different. Oh, pepperoni bread? That sounds good. No, Star Trek's not over forever. We'll continue it. I just have to beat Mega Man on Thursday, and then we'll continue Star Trek next week. Tomorrow is movie night. Did you guys vote? Did everybody vote? It's still tied. How could you do this? Okay, if it's still tied, I'll decide tomorrow morning or whatever. So tonight I'm doing a HelloFresh thing. Again, any Canadians in chat, if you want HelloFresh, my code gives you a discount and it supports the stream. I will be doing HelloFresh tonight. I think it's like a chicken and vegetables gravy kind of thing. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. Hoot is smooshed today. He is a Vulcan and he's smooshed. He's not having it. Thank you, Ekroft. Thanks. I don't think there will be any bears, but you never know. Have a good week, Ekroft. Thanks, Gord. Yeah, the HelloFresh code, I think it's only valid for another week or two. So if you want to use the HelloFresh code, there it is. There's the link. If you click it, it'll show how much of a discount it is. Like, you don't have to sign up. You can just like click it and see how much of a discount it is. And you can unsubscribe after if you want. Thanks, Cliff. Thanks, Wolfmaster. I had a really good time today. It was very fun, even though I was a little bit sleepy today, but I thought it was good. We solved 2 missions. One was really neat. One was math. So fun. Also, new YouTube video. Don't forget, new YouTube video. I'll be on Discord and Twitter and Instagram and all that stuff. So I'll be back on Thursday. See you tomorrow for movie night, and see you Thursday for Mega Man 2, my first Mega Man ever, beating my first Mega Man ever. Will I die and give up forever? Last time we played, I was like, I'm giving up forever, but then chat convinced me not to give up forever. Thanks, Thok fan. Thank you for the 750 bits. Thanks. Forks. Never, Sleepy Owl. I'm the girl in the tower. Okay, bye. Stay safe. See you later. Bye. Oh, ninja. Ninja. Bye. Uh-oh. Okay, did it. I made a cake that looked like Hoot. You thought I couldn't do it, but I did it. I'm gonna make a wish. Yay! Okay, I'm gonna jump and I'm gonna make it. Fuck. Sorry for swearing. Oh, you got the kazoo out.
Siet Printing donated $10.
It does look like we're in a club. Listening to KK Slider from Animal Crossing. Yeah.
Is an alarm. Likewise, stunners and neurotranquilizers also don't alert the system. Unlike Idia and Aramet, we prefer stunners. Chemical sedation can be harmful.
Consultant Idia mentioned that only what—
Please make a pecan pie and bring it to your family gathering and yell, "Pecan!" Bloom where you are planted. VMX. Why? Why? Why did it become a poem? Are you E.E. Cummings? Like, what's happening here?